40 miles an hour. While it is losing steam, forecasters continue to warn of life-threatening storm surge, ongoing heavy winds, and rain. Some 1.6 million customers are without power as the hurricane tears across the southeast. The tracking site poweroutage.us says about 1.2 million people are out in Florida, but hundreds of thousands more in the same situation in Georgia. A hospital close to where Hurricane Helene made landfall is ready for anyone that may need help.
We've got a team full of physicians and nurses and providers here, and we're our backup generator, but we can do anything we need to do.
That's Lauren Payson-Clark, the CEO of Doctors Memorial Hospital in Perry, Florida. She says her staff is made up of incredible people, as some have already gotten bad news about their own homes, but they came to work anyway. The state of Alabama has executed its second death row inmate with nitrogen gas. Alan Miller was convicted of killing 3 co-workers in 1999 over rumors about his sexuality. He was executed on Thursday night. This was the second attempt to execute Miller after the first attempt by lethal injection failed in 2022. Back in January, Kenneth Eugene Smith became the first death row inmate in the state to be executed with nitrogen hypoxia. Negotiations are set to resume today in the strike against Boeing by its machinists. Members of the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers walked off the job 2 weeks ago after rejecting a deal that union leaders thought they'd approve. Boeing made its best and final offer this week, which includes raises of 30% over 4 years. Union members want 40% and a pension. You're listening to the latest from NBC News Radio.
Looking for excitement? Chumba Casino is here. Play anywhere. Play on the train, play at the store, play at home, play when you're bored. Play today for your chance to win and get daily bonuses when you log in. So what are you waiting for? Don't delay. Chumba Casino is free to play.
Experience social gameplay like before. Go to Chumba Casino right now to play hundreds of games, including online slots, bingo, slingo, and more. Live the Chumba life at ChumbaCasino.com. VGW Group. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. Hey, gorgeous. It's Paris Hilton. Get the party started with my new album, Infinite Icon, out now. And stream the new single, Bad Academy. Welcome to the Bad Academy. I wanted this album to be an escape. Take people to a happy place where they can heal and party in equal measure. And most of all, be your own unapologetic icon. Listen on iHeartRadio and visit infiniteicon.com to order the album. Sponsored by 1111 Media.
Stay connected to the heartbeat of Atlanta's Black community with the Atlanta Daily World Digital. From the pulse of our neighborhoods to the beats of our culture, we're more than just the news. The Atlanta Daily World Digital elevates Black voices, culture, and the stories in our community that matter. Stay informed, empowered, and connected. Subscribe today at AtlantaDailyWorld.com and experience the authentic perspective you won't find anywhere else. The Atlanta Daily World Digital, where every headline tells our story.
Looking for the right bank? Experience the difference at Southern States Bank. We're not just your bankers, we're your partners.
Hey, what's up? Hello from Australia. Good evening to you, Nightshade. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for being with us.
We exist to provide recovery support services for individuals and family members who have been impacted by addiction. Our services are no cost, and all of our information is available on our website at www.cowetaforce.org or follow us on Facebook.
Wishbone Fried Chicken is back in a brand new location, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A here in Newnan. Same great taste.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. Well, we'll pray for you. We'll keep you in our prayers. In Jesus' name, we're praying over our friend Nightshade, whether he believes or not. I do, and I'm going to pray for this person that they get, that anything that's happening to them, that it all gets better. In Jesus' name, amen.
You're walking shopping, or on your favorite trail. You get that feeling somebody's coming up on you. What do you do to be prepared in today's world? Hi, I'm Holly Reese. I'm the founder of Warrior Defenders. As a certified tactical self-defense instructor.
What's up, Jackson? We'll appreciate you joining us.
All women of all ages have the ability to learn how to defend themselves effectively with technical drills to build their survival skills.
There's no baby oil segment here. We don't do that kind of stuff.
Classes and private seminars are available. Learn today to have a safer tomorrow. Warrior Defenders.
You're very welcome, Nightshade.
Your home
Yeah, I'm Jackson Lemon. I think I'm funny. Mommy, he don't think I'm funny making things up that I do. Mommy. Another swell, as Martin from Washington would say, another cellar dweller. Someone who doesn't work. What's up, that Greek plumber? What's up, my friend? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for liking Nightshade. We appreciate you, my brother. Or sister. I don't know if you're brother or sister, but we're just going to say one or the other. Good, mate. I hope you're doing. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. Get all messages. I don't know what happened. Getting ready for a big radio show in the Atlanta market. Oh, a sister. All right, Sister Nightshade. God bless you. Would it be a plumber? Are you a plumber? And that's how you that. And you're a stud too, because you're a plumber too. There you go. Toby, what's up, brother? How you doing from Texas? Nightshade's in construction. Awesome. Thank you for your services. Hard work there. Construction, plumbing, that's all. Nothing like a big woman. All the love from Melbourne. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I'm okay. It turned to a category 1. Valdosta is a few hours away where I'm at, we're all right so far. And it's kind of just slowed down raining here. So we are good. Thank you, Toby, for asking. Oh, sorry to hear that, Nightshade. We definitely keep in our prayers and keep praying for you. I appreciate it, Toby. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you asking. I'm good, and my area is good. There's some areas that they don't have any utilities on right now, but it should get them back on pretty quick because we're not expecting a lot of rain this weekend. So thank goodness. Good. It's Martin. My Ed McMahon is on with us. What's up, Elder Statesman? Thank you very much, Elder Statesman, for joining us.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station.
Helene.
Are his clientele.
Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. We're kicking off on this TGIF Friday edition. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. If I don't see you again, a good night. We're going to get this. Thank you for subscribing, guys. We're going to get into this here. We got a lot to talk about on this TGIF Friday edition. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I didn't include the Chiefs and the Chargers. Sorry, Daniel. Let's kick it off because the Chiefs are going to bury them. Back in a moment. It's RyanORadio Penitentiary. I'm the host of most, Ryan O'Neal, of course, and ladies and gentlemen, it's 78,000 plus of you worldwide on that Shoutcast. Shout it out loud across that RyanORadio media page. Earth Rock Radio, New Mexico, Arizona, and the Navajo Nation. We're across the British Columbia Isles of Canada, and finally, across, ladies and gentlemen, 99.1 FM, the key, the home of inspirational talk and more. We're across 25 different platforms, streaming platforms, as well as 25 different radio stations, internet radio stations. Those are on the Navajo Nation. We're everywhere you need to be. We're on the YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and share. And join us up on this Football Friday. We're going to talk football. We're going to talk headline news. We're going to talk it all. But to my haters, I got one thing to say to them. Triple H, tell them what we got going on. I am the man around here. What's up, ladies and germs? We appreciate you being here. About 14 minutes past 6 degrees. Kind of under light rain in my area, in the metro Atlanta area of Noonan and all that good stuff. So we appreciate you guys being with us this morning. And good morning to Sweet Leaf over here on the Navajo Nation. Sue, Ben, Tom, Robert. Wait a minute, Robert's in Australia. Let's go here on the Navajo Nation. It's Sue, Ben, Tom, Bob, Tim, and, of course, Rodney K. along with Sweet Leaf. Over here on the British Columbia Isles of Canada, we got Tom, Bob, not Tom, Bob, Tom, David, Michael, Alice, Helen. Not Helene, not Hurricane Helene, but Helen, as well as parts of Atlanta are flooded, but not all. Also, Robert in Australia, Kiko in Japan, konnichiwa. We're going to say hello to over here as well to South Wales' very own Diana and the boys. And then we're going to jump over and say hello to Sarah down under in New Zealand. On the YouTube, Martin, my elder statesman. Good morning to him. Yes, parts of Atlanta are flooded, but I am good. We'll say hello to Zakabi. Good. I'm glad you're going to finally be a daddy. Luke YT, Daniel, my Chiefs fan in his house from Missouri. Also, we got to say hello to Toby from, of course, Texas. The Greek plumbers from down under. Thank you. I love the Greek plumber from down under in Melbourne, Australia. Thank you very much for being with us. And our new sister, Nightshade, is with us. And then we got a few other people. Luke YT is in the house. I'll say hello to him. Jack says the Cowboys are a joke. Yeah, we got to say good morning to Jack Reynolds there. Toby said, I'm from Houston, buddy. Don't talk about the Cowboys. So he's a Texan. And we got one person who says his sister got pregnant. He's going to be a daddy. He must be from, over there in California somewhere. They like to do things out there like that. Minnesota Vikings. Oh, Cassie. She's in the house. Good morning. She's got Vikings. She's pulling for the Vikings in that one. Got a good poll question. Good morning to everybody tuning in. Like, subscribe, and share. Make sure if you want to help a brother out, $ RyanShelander, RyanShelander. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to get to the poll question in a moment. We're going to talk about on this TGIF. We're going to talk about Hurricane Helene. I've heard them say it 500 different ways. I heard the major news people call it Helene and something else and something else and something else. And I'm like, it's Helen with an E. Come on. But hey, whatever. Alabama executes their second death row inmate. We'll tell you about this guy. This crazy guy getting shot. He got the shock of a lifetime. I don't know if it was a shock or he was fed something. We'll tell you, he probably got a shot of a lifetime. Kansas City Chiefs are 3-0, and they're going to be taking on the Chargers this weekend, 2-1. Well, that's going to be one of our top news stories there, even though it's not in the poll question. It's one of our top news stories. Big game weekend include Georgia and Alabama tomorrow night, as well as Auburn, and, of course, ladies and gentlemen, Oklahoma. We'll get into all of that this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Plus, Apple Plus TV is going to be streaming the Peanuts holiday specials. Ohio sheriff guys posting online some hateful notes, and now he's in trouble. We got more on the life and crimes of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I'm going to talk more about that Mr. McMahon documentary that came out. J.D. Vance and Tim Walz are going to face off on Tuesday in the first and only VP debate that's going to be held on CBS. I believe it's CBS. And SRN is going to be having that as well, and we're affiliated with SRN. We might bring that to you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, New York City Mayor Eric Adams is defending himself for getting in trouble. Zelensky's back in Washington. A movie adaptation of Salem's Lot is out. Southwest Airlines and their money. And lot lizards. This one's for you, truck driver Terry. He's going to come on. I got Lot Lizard Chronicles. A couple of people sent me some stuff yesterday. It was late in the evening, and I got, wait, what? So they obviously were listening to the show afterwards. So we got Lot Lizards. So there you go. Lot Lizard Chronicles. We're going to give those to you this morning. It's going to be a fun one. Plus, I'm going to give you my Picks the Hit again from on Tuesday and get ready for the Picks the Hit for the weekend and give them to you and tell you what happened in last night's game as well. But we got a lot of other news. And I just want everybody keeps coming on. 20 minutes past the hour, 66 degrees under kind of cloudy, rainy skies there. 67 in Atlanta, floods through all Atlanta area. Valdosta got hit. There's some power outages in Georgia and Alabama as well as in Florida as they're working on getting that back on. No additional rain. We got 100% chance of rain to take us throughout the remainder of the day from Hurricane Helene. Hurricane Helene. That's coming up throughout the day, but we'll talk more about that and some of the stuff that's happened. I watched it live on the video cam from Florida last evening. There was a lot of rain going on. I was trying to keep up with it because I was like, am I going to be in this morning? Am I not? I didn't know. I would go on live on my YouTube to let everybody know, but we didn't get it bad. Thank God. Thank God. Helene, that rhymes with Jolene. Jolene. Yeah, that's right. Have you seen that meme about Dolly Parton saying, Helene, 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 stay away from Florida? I don't know what it was. Anyway, that was a good one. But Minnesota is in the house. Thank you, Minnesota. We love Minnesota. We do. We got someone from Iowa whose her first husband was originally from Minnesota. So there you go. But hey, that's all the stuff that's going on there. And I just wanted to get that there. So we are good. I'm good for a few hours. Now, if the lights go out, it'll be surprising to me because just like it's a lot of rain. School in the local areas are shut down. There's going to be virtual learning for them in East Alabama, West Georgia. Go to our WQEE page, and you can check it out on our Facebook page. All the complete rundowns of the weather forecast shutdowns for all the schools in the area and everything. We have that for you this morning. All right, Hurricane Helene. Now, I'm trying to sing this morning, Daniel. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what, we're going to do a little bit of Elvis Presley for you. All right, anyway, Hurricane Helene made landfall in Florida's Big Bend region late Thursday as one of the most powerful storms that hit the state, raising fears of death, widespread damage, and even the worst floods that could have been predicted. Of course, it was going to hit at a Category 3. I think it hit at a Category 1, thank goodness. Lot less damage and a lot less weather for us. It had 130-mile-an-hour winds on the bottom of Florida, Big Bend's area, hitting Florida. It was a powerful Category 4, but it started weakening as it got into landfall and everything. So I noticed it was downgraded to a Category 2, which is still bad, but then a Category 1. The night the lights went out in Georgia, when in parts of Georgia it did, it made landfall at Category 4, but it weakened now. It's weaker now. It definitely is. And we were expecting to get a lot more high winds in my neck of the woods of Georgia, but we haven't. I can tell you right now, I'm looking out the window. It's dark. There's some rain, but it's not heavy rain. It's not any heavy winds. I went out, checked it before I came on the air, walked out. No heavy winds there. I mean, it's when I came into work, it was raining heavier than it is now. So, but try to stay off the road if you don't have to be there if you're in this area. I know that parts of Valdosta, you can check out the Facebook page, WQEE Facebook page. We got parts of Jackson County, parts of different areas of Georgia flooded and roadways washed away and sinkholes in some area. Good morning, Toothy. What's up? Good morning to you, or good afternoon to you. There you go. There was a little rain. It wasn't a little rain in Florida, though. It wasn't a little rain in Florida, but here. But, hey, it could have been worse. God could have said, hey, let me just go ahead and finish off you, you people. Yeah. God would never do that. He would never let any floods happen. No, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. Good afternoon, Toothy. But yeah, I agree with you, Bob. Some people were tripping on some of the rains and some of the areas. I knew we weren't going to get to some of the areas, but I'm God bless, we didn't get it here. That's what I say. But flood waters washed over the Guy Ford Road and as Hurricane Helene, everybody hit North Carolina's coast and also Sugar Grove, North Carolina as well. So if you're in the inland portions, you were probably a lot safer than the outland portions, of course. So of the closer to the oceans. So, but we'll get further details this morning. Thanks, Ryan, and good afternoon, Daniel. There you go. Breakfast of champions. I don't know what we're having breakfast of, but hey, bring it on. Bring it on. Eat some breakfast. But I am a wide awake, glad to know that I didn't get, will subways be flooded? No, probably not unless they're close to the ocean. But a lot of rain is coming. A lot of flood happens. And in parts of Georgia, Alabama, and, of course, Florida, roadways are going to run away. Roadways are going to be flooded, as well as they're going to have some sinkholes and stuff because, those roads are old. All your tax money is going out there that's supposed to be taking care of all this. We'll get into that at a different time. But I wonder why old Johnson Road there flooded and had a sinkhole. Well, old Johnson Road hadn't been paid but twice in this whole 100 years it's been on earth there. Probably more than 100 years, but I'm just saying. Good morning, Anna Marie. Doing the Anna Marie, doing the Noonan dance, the Noonan dance, the Noonan dance, the Noonan dance. We're doing the Noonan dance this morning because we just got a little rain, thank goodness. No power outages, thank goodness. We're supposed to get more rain today up to the afternoon, and the sun is supposed to come out in my neck of the woods. This weekend's going to be off and on with a little bit of rain, but nothing major that should shut us down, thank goodness. Or I should say, thank God. Waking up this morning, everybody thought it was going to be worse than it was. I went to sleep last night with it raining. I'm like, it just sounds like a bunch of rain. So we're all good. Martin, my Ed McMahon said earlier in the chat, he says, I didn't think Ryan was going to be on here. I thought it was going to wash him away. Oh, yeah. I fear walking rain. The gutter holes and wires scare me. That's what Bolly says. I understand. All right, before we go to a break, here is and we get into some of the top hot topics of the day, including Israel continue a ceasefire discussion with Lebanon. That's one of the top stories you can check out there. Let's go ahead and pop that in there and give you a couple of headlines you can read for yourself. Israel continues the ceasefire discussions with Lebanon. Hurricane Helene strikes at a category 4, but it's down weakened. Alabama executes their second death row inmate by nitro. Yeah, they got it. They put some nitro in him. They should have shocked him. Oh, man, they should have shocked him. White House announces executive order addressing the 3D print guns school shooting drills. Southwest Airlines authorized $2.5 billion stock buyout. Vladimir Putin unveils a plan to make it easier to use nuclear weapons. Thank you, Vladimir Putin. Putin wants to use those weapons. What a good guy. Yeah, he's such a good guy, isn't he? Putin's such a good guy. I'm being a smart aleck for those that don't know. Anna says, they're true. There's some trees down and pockets of power outage, but nothing huge, thank God. Yes, indeed. I haven't heard anything in Noonan, but I have heard stuff in Valdosta, Villa Rica, and places like that. So, but I haven't heard anything around us. Carrollton and everything. I know that they're rescheduling some of the high school football games for tomorrow night as well. Won't be able to play tonight if there's no lights, right? Can't be Friday Night Lights without that. Putin. And the NTSB issues urge safety warnings for Boeing 737 MAX rudder systems. There you go. These stories and much more you can read for yourself on the WQEE key page. JD Vance and Tim Walz will have their first and last vice president debate on October 1st. It's going to be hosted by CBS and SRN News. 7 to 9 p.m., Larry Elder will be talking about that with other experts on SRN. And then at 9 p.m., the debate comes on live on CBS and SRN. We'll probably try to have that for you on the network here. So there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, Cat Glover, best known as a singer and dancer with Prince, has passed away at age 60. She was one of the two girls that was behind him in that Purple Rain. You know, for those of you that don't know. And also this morning, before we head into the break, Apple Plus Television is going to be streaming all the Peanut Holidays specials for free. So we don't have to pay for it, thank goodness. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. There you go. They should be doing it because it's always been free on television. There you go. Hokey Pokey from Canada is on with us. Good morning. Seeing positive vibes all morning. That's what we're going to try to do. That's some of the headlines. The only thing we're going to get into that is going to be some football action. Georgia and Alabama a little later on this morning. I'm going to talk about that. Plus, we got the SEC report to do the end of the final hour for you. So, Peanuts holiday specials, Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving specials. They always have every year. Apple Plus TV is going to let you see them for free instead of having to pay for Apple Plus to get them. Unless they say, well, you can see it for free, but you're going to have to log in here. More likely, that's what they're going to do. Which is the game of the week? Now, Chiefs, Chargers, I'm going to say, I should have put that up there, but I think the Chiefs are going to outdo the Chargers again. Saints and Falcons, it's 19% of the votes. That's the one I'm going for. This is a good one. Vikings and Packers, 31% of the votes. The biggest one, I think, is going to be the Bills and the Ravens this week, 38% of the votes. One that I think, with Aaron Rodgers taking on the Broncos, it's the Broncos and Jets at 12% of the votes. Game of the week. Stephen Kennedy says, hey, Buffalo Bills. Woohoo! I figured that would be. China's watching you. Hello, China. Got to say hello to them, Hokey Pokey. Or as they would say, hello, China. That's what I got to say. Back in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, after this, we'll talk about the Alabama conducting the second execution in the United States using nitro gas. Dun, 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 nitro. I got to play the nitro theme song today. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about that plus more that's going on. Ceasefire, they're asking in the Middle East. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get some more sports news for you. We'll talk about the Chiefs and the Chargers showdown this weekend. More as New York City Mayor Eric Adams says, hey, I'm defending myself. Or what they're saying, what I did working with Turkey or something. FBI raided his home. And we'll talk more about that. Zelensky's in the United States. That's your favorite person, Bolly. Not. And Rudy Giuliani's been disbarred in Washington, D.C. All these stories are coming up, including Mr. McMahon conclusion. Everyone is watching us. That's right, Daniel. They're all watching. You know why they're watching us, Daniel? Because we're getting along and they're like, how can we get them to hate one another? How can we get this host to say something and they start arguing one another? I'm going to go in and I'm going to pretend to be as my Ed McMahon would call him, a cellar dweller, and try to start an argument with him. Bolly says, please stop. Don't say. I was picking, Bolly. I know you don't like Zelensky, brother. Just picking, my brother. Just picking. Always love to you, remember. All right, we're going to take a break at 32 minutes past the hour, 66 degrees here in the Atlanta metro Atlanta area. That's why they're watching Daniel. They're trying to figure some stuff out. Back in a moment. He says, I don't hate Ukraine. No, nobody hates the people that are the everyday people be involved in all that. But I'm not Mother Teresa or Jesus. Leave Zelensky with Putin. You want they need to go to Putin and Zelensky need to go together. Just leave. I hear you, brother. I agree with you on that, Polly. Toby says, Hey, oh, it's the Patriot. Nope, didn't miss this. Hey, but I can't wait for truck driver Terry to come on, because when I asked for, we come up with that idea to do Lizard Lock Chronicles. I get home and check my email, and I got 2 emails from 2 guys that are listening. I guess they're listening after the show. So good morning to them. And if, I don't know where they're listening. They probably listen. One of them told me they were listening online through the stream. Let's see here. Let me find their names. One was the Bear. That was the one that's listening online. He sent one. And then another guy called himself Tech Source sent one. So I got some lot Lizard Chronicles to get into this morning for all of us. It's going to be fun. I did see where the guy got caught up in the storm there. Thank you, Daniel. That's right. See, Daniel's right. You know why Daniel's right about hitting the like button? You know why Daniel's right? Because he's a Chiefs fan, and they never lose. So. Chiefs don't lose. Chiefs fans don't lose. So he's right. Thank you, brother. What sounds good, Toby? What sounds good? What's up, the Patriot? No, you didn't miss that, brother Patriot. And hello, the brother Joe, who's probably sitting there going, yeah, my brother Patriot's got me watching this. Like, subscribe, and share. One did die. There's probably going to be a lot more deaths. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Fufu's bringing bacon, bacon, bacon. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you, thank you, Fufu, for the support, being a star player last week. Thank you very much. Blueberry pie and ice cream. Oh, I like both of that. Sounds good to me. Yeah. Who's got blueberry pie and ice cream? I want cherry pie. Who's got blueberry pie and ice cream? I like cherry pie, but that's, yeah. Oh, you got me hungry now. Wait, that's better. Yeah, I know, right? Justine. What's up, Justine? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Anna Marie, did I hear pie? You heard pie. Yeah, wait a minute. You want the blueberry pie, the cherry pie, or as The Rock would say, the poontang pie. I like a slice of that, says the one and only Nicole. Thank you, young lady, for coming out. Justine says, I got the blueberry pie fresh from Maine. Oh, all right. What's up, my Maine people? We got some wonderful people on here. Like, subscribe, and share. And please help a brother out at $ RyanShelander, RyanShelander. Let's help it out. Yeah, Newsmax. Don't listen. Don't watch them, Patriot. They tell lies. I don't have any additional details. Martin might have more details because he actually knows where to get real news from about that. Newsmax got sued too. They finally settled their lawsuit with the election voter machine people. So yeah, don't let them get you. But Martin knows he knows where to get the real news. Both our Martins do. Why do you think Martin M is my Ed McMahon? Pedro. I love blueberry pie the best. Some vanilla ice cream. Oh, no. That sounds good. You're getting me hungry. Welcome back in. Oh, no. It's that time again to come back. Hold on. Oh, it's all right. I'm saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen. So are you. Welcome back in. Come on out of the penalty box. It's going to be a shocking moment for those in Alabama. We'll talk about this in just a few moments. I have to talk about it. Plus, I got Lot Lizard Chronicles, and I want to thank all those two truck drivers that sent me. Well, one's a truck driver and one's a truck driver's son for sending this over. Toby's got the munchies this morning. I wonder why. Sweet Leaf, I wonder why. Sweet Leaf's like, yeah, I wonder why too. Puffing and stuffing over here. But I want to thank Text Source and the Bear. He's listening this morning. He sent an email saying, I'm listening through the stream, driving a truck. So we got another couple of truck drivers. Truck driver Terry, you got some of your brothers listening here. And we appreciate them. The reason they sent me messages thanking me for doing this segment. So we're going to do it later on this morning. I'm going to start doing it on Friday so I can get it all week long. Bolly, good morning to you. The Patriot is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Toby's like, I'm dying, man. I need some, I'm puffing this stuff in over here. Something is happening, just not sure what yet. But my phone is switched off. Well, all the storms could be hitting stuff. Melted ice cream. Yes, melted ice cream. So there you go. There you go. Justine is with us this morning, as well as the one and only Nicole is on with us. We're going to go ahead and do this before we get into some news. Which is the game of the week? Toby's crying. I hope it's good crying. Good crying. I love how he does that. The Patriot. Yes. I like it when my friend Captain Hot Buds comes on too. Just love it, guys. Just the way to do it. All right, which is the game of the week? Sorry I left the Chargers and Chiefs out there for you, brother Daniel, but I just feel like the Chiefs are going to run over them. Saints, Falcons, 24% of the votes. I always got to drop the Falcons in there. I'm sorry. I'm in Atlanta. Vikings, Patriots, 29% of the votes. This one's going to be the game of the week, really. Bills and Ravens. Oh, I got some Bills fans on here. It's going to be a heck of a game between the Baltimore and Buffalo, 38% of the votes. And I think Aaron Rodgers and the Jets are going to do what they do best. The Jets are looking like an old Packers team with Aaron Rodgers on their Jets taking on the Broncos, 9% of the votes. Hokey pokey, saying hello. Well, that's DC. I hope that you get put in the Guinness World Record for that. Guinness Book of World Records for that. I'm not going to say that on the radio. Bills Mafia. Yeah, Bills Mafia in the house, man. I tell you what. Yeah, man. I'm going to have to bring up the game from last night. So we'll get into that in just a few. Tell you how that team did. Tag team. Yeah, the tag team. The Patriot and Captain Hot Buns. And I'm their manager. And we're going to go take the tag team championships from all them wannabe pretty boys over there in the WWE. And I'm going to go take them to real men. It's like, these are real men right here. Patriot, Captain Hot Buns, take out the tag team champions. And I'm going to hold the belts on me like Paul Heyman does. Anybody don't know wrestling? Hey, whatever. Soap opera news later on this morning, too. Two types of soap opera, male soap opera news as well in the wrestling, and soap opera news is going on all week long. And yesterday it was a whole hour of Sharon killing off Heather, Daniel's wife. Ooh, so there you go. Fufu says, right. There you go. Had to do it for my guys. Had to do it. Read about it a couple of months ago in Canada. Oh, yeah, there was something. What was it you read about a couple of months ago? You're talking about the UFO thing we talked about the other day? I don't know. All right, let's take a look at this over in Alabama news. Alabama conducted the U.S.'s second execution with the use of nitro gas on Thursday. Finally, the killing of Alan Eugene Miller for the fatal 1999 workplace shooting of 3 people in the state by lethal injection. The 59-year-old was put to death at 6:16 p.m. at the William C. Holman Correction Facility in Atmore, Alabama. Oh, by the way, to let you guys know, it's a good place to have a facility like that in Atmore, Alabama. If any of those people escape, well, you probably won't see them ever again. It's Atmore, Alabama. That's all I'm going to say. People listening down at Atmore go, that boy's right there. That boy is right. That's why they put this thing in our town. Well, it was pronounced dead at 6:38 p.m. The State Department of Corrections confirmed it to UPI News. It took about 15 minutes for the gas to flow through his body. Wonder if he was going to, hey, man. I'm making fun of him. Well, what happened to the man was he killed 3 people because supposedly he was mad that they supposedly something about his sexuality or something. I don't know. I don't. That was the news source was saying that he did that. So UPI News is a news source, a real news source out there, Bali. Never spreading lies and gossip, only giving just the news. So it's one of the news sources I use. Oh, Lord. Yes. What's up, my man, with the plan? How you doing, brother? Good morning to you. But anyway, yeah, so this happened there, and it was taken care of. He was finished off. But supposedly he got mad, I guess, at some coworkers and shot him up and everything over his sexuality. His sexuality is such a waste of time. I know you're killing people, but I mean, nobody really cared, and nobody really cares. And so I think that was just an excuse that was probably used by him because him living in Alabama. So those people really don't care over there about anything. They're so laid back over there. They smoke more than Toby and Sweetleaf put together over in Alabama. Oh, Lord. Bali says, I only care about biologically third gender, which you're saying is something that's born on both of it. Yeah. I know what you're saying. That's far and few between. Toby's laughing. He knows Alabama. 30 tons of explosive chemicals lost during a rail shipment. Oh, wow. Thank you, Hokey Pokey, for telling us that in Canada. It was just lost. It just disappeared in the blue. That's, it probably just disappeared in the night because, it was a ghost train. That's how they're going to explain it to you. Or the UFO came down and got it. I always blame lot lizards for everything. Can't wait to get that out there for my good friend, truck driver Terry. We got a lot of truck drivers starting to tune in now. We thank them. We really do. Ghost Rider train. That's right, Bolly. Not a third gender, a mixture of the first 2 genders. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't even want to get into that. I've seen the reason I don't want to get into that. You guys know as well as I know, those people's minds, they're off when they have. I don't even want to talk about it. That I met a few of them in live, and they're really, really off, guys. They'll be standing there looking at you, and you'd be like, I want to go. How you doing? They're like, how you doing? They're you. Martin said he got that gun violence prevention agency signing the agency and Biden signing the executive order to ban all AR-15s. And he got that from news that was sent to him. I'm telling you, real news sites. And Newsmax is finally settled their lawsuit with the voting machine group that over them going on live TV and saying that the voting machines were rigged. So they finally settled their lawsuit with them. So there you go. Martin got that from a real news source that he's telling us, brother. We'll continue to look into it for it. I hope that it's not really true, but as the AR-15s, I hope it's not really true. But, you know, people are going to keep saying that, and just to make you guys mad, just like, you know, Alex Jones used to do years ago. That's just what he used to do years ago. And we'll talk about him here in just a few moments, but they're not going to come get it. Don't let them worry you. That's just somebody trying to make you get mad at your neighbor. It really is lies, because my news sources hadn't got it yet. I will look into it, but I do believe that they would sign something like that, as Martin would say, I believe, but I don't think they're going to come get them. So we'll look into that deeper. Thank you, Martin, for bringing that up, brother. I appreciate that, so that we can actually, I haven't found anything on it either, like the way the Patriot is, but I'm not going to doubt it either. I'm not going to doubt it either. I'm not going to doubt it either. I'm not going to doubt it. But picking up and going and fighting the government's going to get you killed. All right, we got robots to kill you guys. Yeah. Now, not my neighbor, they would just join in. Well, I'm talking about those people that, you know, disagree with us or disagree with you, Patriot. What's up, Randall's in the house. 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. We're going to take another break. I'm glad they got that nitro gas to make people feel good to the day they die. He's a comedian, not a reporter. Well, you're right about that, Bolly. It was all over YouTube yesterday. See, I'm going to look that up on YouTube for you, Martin. Thank you for putting it on there, brother. I'll check it out. And I can tell you that I do get some kind of news sources that put a complete rundown of our news articles that you have to have 3 degrees just to read. And I'm not going to doubt that there's something that they're trying to sign. I'm not going to doubt that. But there's not going to be they're going to ban them, but I don't think they're going to come take them from this one news source that I was looking at. So I'm going to check it out. Thank you, Martin, because we got to know. We do got to know, don't we? You know, and we got to know. What's up, Jason? How you doing this morning? You're not going to go. You guys are not going to pass away. It's not going to happen. There's not going to be no death. Don't let them do that to you. Not going to let it happen. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm going to keep praying to God. I'm not going to let it happen. I care about people too much for everybody to get into this destruction of the world or fighting. Back in a moment. Yeah, what happened to diversity and inclusion, Randall? That's a good question. Here's what we need. Here's what we need to do. This is my belief. Here's what we need to do. All the AR-15s need to go to Randall, Martin, Fufu, the Patriot, Captain Hot Buns. This is the law we're going to sign. It's all just going to come to you guys. And then when somebody comes and wants one, you're going to say, all right, let me look at you and make sure you're not a crazy fool that's going to go shoot somebody up. You look crazy. You're not getting one of these. That's what we're going to do. I trust all the people on here because I know that you guys are good people, and it's not in your nature to do what those crazy folks do. And that's why we need to all own the guns. Polly says he's against the AR-15, but I don't know. I'm going to look into it further. I hope they did not really sign anything to take them from anybody. But if they do, it can be rejected. There's too many people on both sides of the aisle up there, and you got people that are going to defend the gun rights. So that's why I don't think it would never happen. You take it up the butt, southern mofo? Is that what you do, brother? You take it up the anus? You do? Are you one of those cellar dwellers that think they're funny on the internet? Smoke out a fishbowl. I don't think you have to worry about that, Patriot. We're all good, brother. Don't let them get you. Remember, don't let them get you. You got love and you got God. That's what the media, that's what the clickbaiters want to do. They want to get us all. Biggest misconception about Canada is that we are not locked and loaded. All my friends and family are licensed and loaded. Woo-hoo! Thank you, Hokey Pokey. Thank you. Cowboys already played, so Packers game is definitely the game to watch. There you go. Yeah, the Cowboys played last night, didn't they? They can't take it from me, brother. They can't take it from me. Could never happen. We got too many people, both sides of the aisle, out there right now. Bulldog, says Patriot. There you go. Yeah. You don't have to. You will not have to. Yeah, they won't. You won't have to. You won't even have to do that, brother. I'm telling you that you won't even have to do it. I just don't believe you'll have to do it. Well, we can't. They shouldn't be pushed anymore. There's only a small percentage of people, and I don't want to offend anybody, but there's only a small percentage of people that are in that community. So hopefully they don't push it anymore. Please don't get offended because I said that. I'm just responding to an audience member that's talking about it, and they have every right to talk about it. Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. Stay with us. We got a couple of more minutes left here in this hour as we head into period number 2. The Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15 last night, so I got that game right. So did Cher and Bolly who did the picks of me. I'll do our NFL picks the hit in the next hour plus. We'll talk about a few more things. Truck driver Terry, good thing you came in, truck driver Terry. Also, a response, and good morning to the bear who's listening. He calls himself the bear. He's a truck driver listening on the road and on the stream. He, of one or two people, sent me a Lot Lizard Chronicles, and we were talking about that yesterday. Terry C. Guess what? I've got some of those coming up later this morning. Lot Lizard Chronicles. We're going to start doing them on Friday. So all my truck drivers, get them out, get it to me during the week. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. I agree. But when you talk about the queer community, you're talking about my child who is a good person and a child of God also. Yep, that's it. I mean, Bolly's just asking a question. But back in a moment. Stay with us. Morning, everybody. Awesome. Yes. Told you how it would be. Bollies don't trust anybody. Okay. Bolly don't trust anybody. And that's cool. I'm cool to everybody in there. You know me. That's good. Yeah, it's all right to put that out there, Anna Marie. It's all fine. It's freedom in here. I don't know about everybody else's page who just wants to get clickbaits for screaming and hollering at their audience and screaming and hollering at people who have different opinions than them. All that is going downhill. All of those shows are going downhill, whether they're on the right or the left. But yeah, no, it's all good. I love that you get in there. And we love you, and we love your family too, Anna Marie. You're new tonight. I got grass that will put you on your ass. Toby's like all about, hey man, what the hell's wrong? Everybody do. Let's just smoke one and be happy. I'm picking. Toby, I'm picking. Let's just all smoke, dude. There won't be no fighting, dude. He's probably right, though. That's probably right. There wouldn't be any fighting. Puff, puff, Pastor Toby. There you go. Toby like, yeah. I don't know. Was she really in charge of the border? I don't know. Other people had different things they thought. My real theorist had other things. There you go. Share it, guys. Share it. Share it. Smoke it dope. Your wife says, hello, Ryan. Hello to truck driver Terry's wife. I think your Kentucky team is your team playing this weekend. I think I got a list of it. Kentucky's got Ole Miss this weekend. Susan. Hey, Susan. Kentucky's got Ole Miss, and they're going to whoop them this weekend. I have a few guy people in my family that do not lump themselves in with the community. People made that community look bad. So if you are one of those people, you are one of you are gay, we're not talking about them, he says. Fufu says. You see, this is the thing. It goes back to the clickbait media again. Terry says, go Cowboys. They won last night, 20-15. This is what I was saying. Goes back to the clickbait media on both sides. They want, just like the way Newsmax did, they want to try to make you think things are, the other people hate you on the other side. I guess that's why our community is growing, because people are starting to see that all that is not real. They're gonna come get me. I gotta arrest this guy. He wants people to get along. He wants to love one another. But I think we should love everyone right. Love everyone in God's name. We're talking about the ones walking around naked in front of kids. Oh, you're talking about down in Pensacola Beach, Florida? When they do that once a year? That's funny, everybody. You guys are funny. Oh, you can speak out. We love you, sister. You continue to speak out. There's people in everybody's family's got somebody. And yes, God loves everyone. And we all have all of us have our good and bad in us in every different things we do. And God judges us all on what we are. I know that I'm an imperfect person, so you'll never hear any other radio people tell you that. You never hear any other TGIF people or clickbait people or news people say, no, I'm always right. I'm right most of the time. But yeah, you'll never hear him tell you the truth like that. So, Jesus Christ will set you free. He will. He loves everybody. For Palestine, well, Palestinian people, in Israel people, all the wars that are going on between the heads of states. not the actual people. It's like here in Noonan, our heads of the city are the ones in charge of things. So like when that girl that died here that was murdered last weekend, and the place that she was murdered was a gun shop without a license, they're responsible for a portion of that, not the people that live here. We just had that girl on Wednesday here that's raising funds for the tornado that happened a couple of years ago. They're doing, and Anna Marie, here's a good one. I know you're on. You can see it on the Facebook page. Go there. They're giving stories of people that were here during the time. They want to record stories of people here during the time of the that the EF4 tornado hit a few years ago. And I'm probably going to set up for them to come in here and record. Well, I'm going to work with them. Seasons of Strength is what it's called. Gwendolyn Kuhlman was on with me the other day. Great person. She is a class act. Her husband's from Germany. They're class acts, and they're giving back to her community. I think that if you were around at that time during the tornado, you might have a story too, Anna. So they want everybody's story. She is awesome, isn't she? Woo! Toby says, I'm puffing over here, trying to keep everything on a happy note. Thank you, Toby. You gotta love Toby. He's like, okay, everybody seems like they're gonna get a little mad. Let me blow in their face. You got a great outlaw story? Okay, cool, brother. That's what Toby's sitting there doing. He's like, all right, you're going to get a little too rowdy. Let me blow in their face. Let me blow in their face. Love it. This sister from a different mister. That's right. All right, we're going to get back into it. We're going to talk a little sports later on. Cowboys, congratulations to Cowboy fans.
Stay connected to the heartbeat of Atlanta's Black community with the
I never smoked a day in my life. I'm straight edge. I'm like CM Punk, straight edge. No drinking, no smoking, no nothing. It's just that I played in bands. So playing in metal bands and rock bands, you know, some of those guys that played in bands would, they smoked them left-handed cigarettes. Thank you. I appreciate it, Toby. You got your job is medical marijuana. That is pretty good. It's legal there. No, I've never drank, Anna Marie. No, ma'am. Never done anything. I saw it firsthand what it could do to people when I was younger. I was not interested in drinking and just never attracted to smoking. And then as you get older, your friends are like, dang, we got us a designated driver. They're like, well, all right, we can drink and you can drive us. And it's like, okay, sure, well, whatever. Don't want to end up like me. No, if I ended up like any of you, it would be fantastic. You're a great person, Molly. Whoa, impressive. Thank you, Anna Marie. I appreciate it. Probably everybody from 30 on up in there. But there's a lot of different ages, Hokey Pokey.
trail. You get that feeling somebody's coming up on you. What do you do to be prepared in today's world? Hi, I'm
I tell you what, for my 21st birthday, I went and bought alcohol for all my friends. They're Anna Marie is 60. Anna Marie, you didn't look 60? That's awesome. 55 Hokey Pokey is. Patriot always tells us he's 15 with 31 years of experience. Woo. Toby says I'm 45. There you go. Everybody's young in here. Martin, tell him everybody's young in here. You're 70. Yeah, I heard that they did that too. People are crazy, Martin. You know, they're just crazy, brother. Matt says, I'm your age. Yep, me and you are 25, Matt. Martin says, all juniors here, all little youngsters. He's our elder statesman. He's 70. Martin is. He's just funny. He's got a funny personality. You're like, wow, he's funny. Yes. He's a musician. That's right. We're 25 in Fuel 15. That's it.
Are you looking for a reliable dental practice that not only cares about your teeth, but is friendly to work with? How about one that offers great deals and new patient promotions? Well, your search is over. Most Valuable Smiles in downtown Eatonton, Georgia is committed to giving you the biggest and brightest smile. Right now, get a $99 new patient solution, including
11 minutes past the hour.
Most Valuable Smiles.
Yep, we call him the elder statesman. Oh, got to say good morning to Matt. Make sure everybody says good morning to Matt. I got to give me some of those bobbleheads made so I can sell them. I'm working on merchandise for the show too. Hey. That's what drummers and bass players do. We make each other laugh and we pick on everybody else in the band.
Hello, this is Perry Jones. 2 cents that we got today. Are we headed for a credit crisis in office buildings? It's very interesting to know that we have.
Yes, exactly, Foo. She's like, I can't wait. I'm 60 to 70. I will no longer care about saying how I feel. I notice the older you get, the less you care. Yes, it is. It's true. It's true. It's damn true. Martin says, I know, Ryan. I used to try to crack the drummer up. Yep, that's it. What do you call a dog with no legs? I don't know. What do you call a dog with no legs? Oh, Lord.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its clientele.
Welcome back in the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Yeah, quiet on set. Please have quiet on set. Come on. Because the RyanORadio Penitentiary is totally... Yes, it is. I came to play, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually here with you in period number 2. Oh, that's not right, Molly. But you're going to make everybody laugh. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. 78,000 plus of you on the Shoutcast Shout It Out Loud, the RyanORadio media page, which is That's funny. That's funny. Bolly butt. That was not right, but that's funny. Anyway, you getting me off my track. You getting me off my track. Anyway, 22 platforms, streaming platforms, including iHeartRadio and Amazon Prime. We're across 25 different radio stations in the Navajo Nation in Arizona, as well as the New Mexico area. We're across 99.1 FM, WQEE the Key, home of Southern Sports. Southern Sports, inspirational talk, and real news. And also, hold on, ladies and gentlemen, we're across the British Columbia Isles of Canada. We're on the YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and share. And truck driver Terry's with us this morning. We got Bolly. We've got Toby. We got hello to Matt on with us as well. What's going on? Martin, Fu, Anna Marie, Bolly, the Patriot. And so many other great people on us. Matt, just hokey pokey from Canada, all those great folks. All right, it's about 15 minutes past the hour, 66 degrees under cloudy skies. Tropical storm weather is in effect, but there's no rain right now. Thank goodness. We're going to have rain off and on this morning, and we're going to say hello to them and to the rain going off and on. Thank goodness we're not getting hit that hard in my neck of the woods after Hurricane Helene hit as a Category 4 over there in Florida, but now it's done died down as it got onto land. She was you know what she was. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, and gooey things at all. Mike and the crew can exterminate and lay the smackdown for you. What's up? Brother Daryl's with us this morning. He says, hello, Ryan, Navajo Nation chat. Brother Daryl in the house. Brother Daryl's in the house. Probably the youngest one on this morning. We did have Toothy on. I know she's probably still watching from New England. It's afternoon there for her. Which is the game of the week? 26% of you say Saints, Falcons. 32% say Vikings, Packers, Bills, Ravens. 29% of the votes, and 13% going to the Broncos and the Jets. Should have had Chiefs and Chargers on there, but I believe the Chiefs are going to outdo the Chargers on Sunday. Rex Ryan said he won't fit. What? He would have. Rex Ryan said he would have fixed the Cowboys. I don't know why it's not doing. Said he would have fixed the Cowboys' defense, but Dallas couldn't pony up the money to hire him. Rex Ryan said that. Rex Ryan says, I can fix what their defense needs, but they're not going to pay me. You're not going to pay me. That's right. That's right. That's how you go into a job right there. People think some of these coaches and some of these defensive coordinators and stuff, they got egos and stuff. Come on, man. Come on. That's the way you walk into a job and get a job. Man, you ain't got enough money to hire me in this job. It's a McDonald's job. Hey. You got to pay me more than that. I'm the best damn hamburger flipper there ever was. You got to have this confidence. Have the Rex Ryan confidence. Let's talk about this right quick as we head into the news. Good morning, everybody joining us on the feed. Like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and drop a like in there, or send us over a little bit of money in the Cash App at $RyanShelander, RyanShelander. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones made headlines suggesting that he couldn't afford Derrick Henry, despite the Baltimore Ravens running back previously expressing interest to play for the team. Now, Rex Ryan's accusing Jones of another position that he couldn't pony up for. I could fix that unit, but they didn't want to pay me enough. Defensive coordinator. That's what I was telling you. I got to fix the Cowboys defense in a New York minute, buddy. But that being said, they couldn't pony up the money, and I would have been there. The 61-year-old Ryan hasn't held an NFL job since 2016. He served as the Buffalo Bills coach. He was interviewed by the Cowboys for their defensive coordinator opening in the offseason. However, they ended up hiring a former Minnesota Vikings coach, Mike Zoomer. So there you go. Wanted to drop that in at the top of this hour. Oh, Lord. Got to have that cocky attitude. Yeah, man, I'm the best. I'm the best at this job. Well, sir, all we want you to do is stand out here and hold a sign and flip a sign. Yeah, but you got to pay me more to flip a sign. And in New York Minute, man, there'll be people walking in that door buying them cell phones. Buying them cell phones. Buying those cell phones. Oh, Lord. So that's what you got to do with him. That's what you got to do. When you got to have that ego. That's the problem. You figure out, you're like, how could somebody get this job that's not even that bright? Well, they went in there with that attitude that you have to hire me, and if you don't hire me, you know, you might as well shut this business down. I'm the best dadgum salesman you ever hire. Cell phones will be gone. IMEI changes sold. I don't know what that means. So there you go. So that's one thing there I wanted to pop in here. Rex Ryan. Boy, I could have fixed that in the New York Minute, bud. I believe you could. What's up, Randy? Randy, good morning to you, my brother. At about 20 minutes past the hour, and we're still at 66 degrees. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. All right, let's see. Let's jump into it. Random Bible verse. Look at that. Random Bible verse is sponsored by Noonan City Church every Sunday morning, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., and 10:30 services. 6:30 p.m. services, transforming lives for Jesus' sake. Pastor Jimmy Ellison and staff inviting you out. Matthew 6:4. Hey, this is good for Matt too. So that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I love that one. And that is our daily devotion brought to you by Noonan City Church, 17 First Avenue, here in the metro Atlanta area of Noonan, transforming lives for Jesus' sake. Good morning, ABC. ABC is on with us, and you can see. If you're in the YouTube, you can. Good morning to you. He says, anyway, you guys watch the new Everybody Hates Chris reboot called Everybody Still Hates Chris. Everybody still hates Chris? I'm sure they do. I hated Chris in the first place. No, I'm just kidding. I don't hate anybody. No secrets from God. He sees all. Amen, Brother Randy. That's right. Once again, the Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15. And I picked the Cowboys to win last night. And the Cowboys also were picked by Cher and Bali. So we'll get into some of the other games for the weekend. And before the end of this hour, we're going to do what I like to call picks to hit. I'm going to review them for you so that you know what I did on Tuesday. All right, there we go. Charlotte man caught off guard while recording a possible funnel cloud. That's in the news. Hurricane Helene update. 6 dead, 3 million without power between Florida and Georgia and Alabama. 6 are dead, ladies and gentlemen. New York Mayor Eric Adams to appear in court on corruption charges. He was arrested and charged and indicted just the other day. Also, Kat Glover, singer, dancer who worked with Prince. You saw her on the Purple Rain album, one of the other ones. Passed away at age 60. Apple Plus TV is going to let you see the Peanuts holiday specials for free. That's what they say. I don't know. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Which weekend to a tropical storm over Georgia on morning made landfall as a massive Category 4 hurricane Thursday night, slamming in the Big Bend region of Florida at 140 miles an hour, guys. The monster storm has pushed through Florida into Georgia and the Carolinas. So Alabama got a little rain, though, leaving at least 6 people dead and millions without power. The region is facing significant flooding with more rain expected Friday as Helen moves towards Tennessee, heading to your area, Matt, and everything. So That is some of the headlines there. 6 people dead, praying for the families. Thank you, food. We're definitely going to pray over the families this morning of the 6 that are dead and all that are without power, that are able to get their power back on. More rain is coming in, and protect all of these people in Jesus' name. Amen. Where they didn't tell exactly where, but 6 people total between Florida into Georgia and the Carolinas. More than 3 million people without power across the South right now, according in the wake of Hurricane Helene. Wow, more than 1.1 million customers without power in Florida. 1.1 million are without power in South Carolina. More than 1 million people have lost it in Georgia, and another 400,000 without power in North Carolina. A flash flood emergency has been issued for the Atlanta area, where 4 to 6 inches of rain has fallen so far. More than 25 people have been rescued from floodwaters in Atlanta. Another 1 or 2 inches is possible, with the rainfall expected to be 1 to 2 inches in the next hour, according to the North National Weather Service. Of course, right now with me, we are good with us, thank God, in Noonan. The life-threatening flash flooding is ongoing and is expected to begin shortly. Residents are urged to seek higher ground. Atlanta public schools are closed today. Flash flooding emergencies are affected for Asheville, North Carolina, and Clemson, South Carolina. Wow. Woo. Two people are dead two of those people you asked, and I'm glad you asked that question. Now I can tell you where they're at, Bali. I think you asked. 2 people are dead in Lawrence County in central Georgia, according to local officials. 2 others died in Wheeler County, Georgia. 4 of the 6 died in Georgia. Wow. According to, as Governor Brian Kemp confirmed. In Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis said Thursday 1 person was killed on the I-4 highway near Tampa when a sign fell on the car. And then 1 person was killed in Charlotte, North Carolina, and another was injured in a tree that fell on a house there. So we had 1 in Florida, 1 in North Carolina, and 4 in Georgia. Wheeler County as well as Lawrence County. We're going to pray over Wheeler County and Lawrence County as the rain continues to come in. With Jesus Christ, we pray for our brothers and sisters in that area. In Jesus' name, amen. So thank you for asking, Bonnie. I was able to go down and find all the information you needed. Mandatory evacuations are being made right now in North Carolina as it continues to move forward. Rain going to continue throughout the day and then clear up for tonight and going into the weekend. So there you go. Not in Kansas anymore. That's right, Patriot. So there you go. That's some of the headlines for you. An Ohio sheriff who was in trouble for running his mouth, saying something stupid, deletes all of his posts aimed at against Vice President Harris supporters and the yard signs that publicly said that if it's write down everybody's name that has her signs in their yard, if she wins, he's running for re-election as well as a Republican representative for the sheriff department. He posted on his personal Facebook and the sheriff's Facebook that you could send the illegal human locusts to live with them. Then he pulled back on that. What's up, David in Australia? Good morning to you. Or good evening or good night. David love Australia down under. There you go. And New York Mayor Eric Adams to appear in court on corruption charges. He was arrested for that recently. And he's going to appear today, just after the fact that he appeared on a local radio station morning show there the morning of the arrest on Wednesday to talk about the stuff that was going on in the city. And then all of a sudden he was arrested for accepting bribes and illegal campaign contributions from Turkish nationalists. Adams, 64, is set to appear in the U.S. court in front of Judge Catherine Parker in Manhattan at 12 noon today. He will likely enter a plea. What kind of plea will it be? What's the definition of offense? Definition of being stupid and ignorant and saying, I could say what I want and call people names. Well, then I could just say, people that believe a certain way have no education. They might, and look, you don't know if they get education or not. Just because they didn't graduate high school don't mean they didn't go back and get an education. But yeah, TYL, good morning, y'all. Good morning, TYL. So there you go. A couple things going on, and I'm glad he ended up deleting that, but he's still in trouble. People got to stop being so I want to say thing. No contest. I was framed. That's what he's going to say, Rand. No, he's going to say what I said yesterday that Brent Favor said. Man, I'm diagnosed with Parkinson's. I didn't know that was Turkish money. Whoops, I didn't mean to say that. I'm offended by people that get offended, says the Patriot. Well, there you go. Well, the thing about it is, you know how people threaten people's life. It's just like Martin brought up moments ago that some idiot in Arizona shot at a office that was Vice President Harris's, one of the local offices there representing her. And you can disagree all day politically, but going and fighting and arguing and saying, these are human, that's kind of stupid to call them human locusts. Well, what if we call him an uneducated hillbilly? That his wife and him are cousins. He probably wouldn't like that, would he? People just think they can do what they want. Randall said he gave it to me in the bathroom, thought it was toilet paper. There you go. Thank you, Randall. Thank you. That's what they're going to use. He's talking about Eric Adams. Oh, wow. Now, that'd be a good one. But, hey, Brent Favor in front of Congress said that he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, so I guess that gives him an excuse. When do people come soft? Well, when people start tearing up their signs and attacking them, that's when people became soft, guys. Just because none of you have ever thought about going to somebody's yard and ripping a sign up that disagree with you, it's because you guys are educated. You don't understand. I know why you guys don't understand, because all of you guys are educated. You would never do that. You would never say something stupid because you're not stupid. But people are doing things and being stupid. And look, you could say what you want to say on your personal site, right? That's fine. I don't care what anybody says on their personal site. But he also put it on the sheriff's department, which serves the whole community there. So if he'd have just put it on his personal site, then I'd be sitting here saying, hey, who cares what he said? But he put it on the sheriff's department site, and don't mean that everybody there agrees with him. Yeah. So that's it. But you got to think, guys, just because you guys wouldn't do that, don't mean we wouldn't do that. Don't mean they wouldn't do that. Lots of Harrison Walls posters with holes in them. Yeah. But you guys, but Randall, you wouldn't do it though. But what if they shot Trump's and Vance posters up like that? 2020 proved we were stupid. How Democrats? Well, 2020, we were stupid in 2020, Ollie. Everybody was, but yeah, that's why Newsmax had to finally settle their lawsuit with the voting machines that wasn't rigged. See, people just keep on saying things. This sheriff, man, he's an idiot. He was an idiot. He's probably not going to get elected there. Plenty of pending war, Randall. Scary. Sounds scary. Yeah, signs of pending war. I still think there won't be a war, guys. But Randall's funny. But what if they did the same thing to the Trump ones? People would be getting mad too, wouldn't they? Don't talk about them and don't talk about her. I talk about them all. So anybody got a problem with me talking about both sides? I make fun of everybody. They haven't come and got me because I haven't threatened people's lives. That's the thing. I just got to make fun of them. Get your Minuteman mountain bug out spot, stock, and preps. Hey, you better be ready, though. That could, the preppers are ready, though. Preppers are sitting around going, I told you guys, you don't need to trust not a damn one of them. What is wrong with you? You don't trust the Republicans. You don't trust the Democrats. You don't trust these people. You don't trust those people. That old man out there in the woods that don't like nobody is crazy. Mm-hmm. That's why he's got a nice home, takes care of his family. Yeah, he's crazy. What's up, Crispies? How you doing? I got my bottle caps. There you go, Toby. You got yours. Okay, I thought about when it comes to killing babies, I'm not going to lie. Rip it right up. But I didn't. You can choose your hell for yourself. There was a sign that said killing babies is all right. I mean, we do live in a country where you can put those out, but I haven't seen that. But if that would make you want to do it, I understand. But I haven't seen any of those in my area. Oh, I'm in an area where it's pretty mixed up signs. Side by side. I get scared walking down these mixed neighborhoods of rich people. One's got Trump Vance, one's got Harris Waltz. Right next to each other, I'm like, let me get out of this neighborhood. I'm just kidding. But seriously, they do have it. There you go. I told you, Patriot, out in the country, they always have a nice home. And I do love and take care of my family. See there? I told you about the preppers. But I like a nicer home. Oh, you'll get a nicer home. Don't worry. You got a nice home, brother. Take care of your families. You're out in the woods. Hey, those are the good folks. Those are the ones I trust. By the way, even if they have a sign up that says no trespassing, they usually ask you what you're doing there. And if you talk to them a minute, most of the time you're sitting there having coffee with them. Believe me, I used to sell door to door. Most of my good customers were the ones that had the no trespassing sign that I was sitting there having coffee and spent half the day talking with. Abortion signs, 32 weeks on it. Really? That is sick that they got that out there. I figure, you can say, if you support something, you can say, we support this. That's fine. But having that on there, that seems going a little too far. But don't let them try to get you to want to go tear it up. Stay away from that, sister. Not me, Martin. I'll be running and jumping and skipping and bumping when they're blowing me to smithereens. No, they won't even know they won't even be able to come where you're at. Too high altitude there, Patriot. It'll have nosebleeds. Oh, I got a nosebleed. This is high altitude. All right, guys. And we're going to take a break. When we come back, we got a couple other things to talk about. I didn't mean to go that long on that segment. Back in a moment. You up there in the mountains, Patriot, it's too high altitude for them. My nose is bleeding. Oh my goodness. Get me some toilet paper. Pepper, good morning to you, sister. Jessica, good morning to you. How you doing, sister? Anna Marie's still with us, I hope. Martin, well, it's hard to hide behind Bushes. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Sandbags and trenches. People are needing that right now in these areas. That's what they needed to load up for the hurricane coming through. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm serious, guys. You don't know. I walked down the street because I like to walk, except for this morning I drove because it was raining. I like to walk from my house to work because I live so close. Oh my goodness, there's so many signs next door to each other. I'm like, I wonder if these people argue. This house and this house got two different signs. Anna Marie, you've seen them, hadn't you, in our area? Side by side. I try to hurry. Like, I got to get away from these houses in case there's going to be an argument between the two houses. But what I love about those streets that I walk down, when they all put their American flags out too, all of them. So. I live down the Roscoe Road. I haven't seen any Harris signs. You haven't seen it? They're all over downtown here, right next to people who have Trump signs in their yards. All these people have money that live down through this area, though. You know what I mean? Ooh. You have to come through downtown, Anna Marie. You'll see them. Drive down past where the radio station is on Washington Street, right around that area. You'll see them. We're very diverse here. It's very diverse in that. Why you look like the Undertaker? Well, Jessica, because rest in peace. Cause all bikers have to look like that, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for asking. Well, when you get a chance to ride through this weekend, come down Washington Street, Anna Marie, and just ride around. You'll see.
Weekdays, 3 p.m. Eastern to 5 p.m. Eastern. Drive time. WQEE. Braves Country is a Southern sports talk show. Back McGee and the Armchair Quarterbacks. That's Braves Country. Back McGee and the Armchair Quarterbacks. Weekdays, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. right here on WQEE 99.1.
Current resting in peace. There you go, Jessica. Oh, I forgot I got one more. Machine Gun Kelly. Okay.
I say fun because it is. You've never heard a show like it because we make the listeners a part of the show. Every day between noon and 2 p.m. Eastern, you'll hear plenty of
Helene.
talk, including the latest on the Falcons, the Braves, and more. And who knows, you might even hear you. That's the Rod Peterson Show, daily at noon, right here on WQEE 99.1 FM.
Hello, everyone. This is DJ Commando of the 45 Spirit Radio Show, where I play all Bible 45.
Yep. Here we go. Welcome back in to RyanORadio Penitentiary. We're about almost 15 minutes away from the top of the hour. 66 degrees, tropical storm weather for the Atlanta market. Of course, we got a little rain, not very much today right now in Noonan. Time and temperature brought to you by Active Pest Control. Summer, winter, spring, fall. We don't care for those rodents, critters, or gooey things at all. Michael the Crew can exterminate and lay the smackdown for you. We're welcoming Jessica in this morning from California. Knows how to party. Good morning to you there. Once again, the Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15. And at the end of this period, I'm going to try to give you my picks to hit it again, along with Shares and Bali gave theirs as well. All right, let's jump back into it. I told you about yesterday, we talked about the McMahon saga where he's running around and there's people on the internet going, what's wrong with Vince McMahon? I don't know. He likes to mess people over and hurt people. And he sexually assaulted a woman and was going to human traffic her. But that's all right for him to do that because he's a billionaire, right? Feel sorry for him because when he was a kid, he was poor. Yeah, I'm finished watching that. Yeah. We'll talk more about that later on. But still, wow. We'll tell you, we're going to preview the one of the games of the week this week here in just a few moments. But a couple other newsworthy notes. Zelensky's in D.C. when meetings with leaders in Congress as well, and President Biden today. Southwest Airlines authorities say $2.5 billion stock buyback is coming ahead. Rudy Giuliani has been disbarred as a lawyer in Washington, D.C. over efforts to overthrow the 2020 election results. And we already told you about New York Mayor Eric Adams there. We'll talk about the movie adaptation at the end of the hour, our next hour before we go, of Salem's Lot. He's my Ed McMahon. He's my sidekick, my elder statesman. That's right. Rudy Giuliani's gone. You got to stop pushing narratives is going to get you in trouble. Plus, I got to do this next hour. Tech Source and the Bear, who's listening this morning, tell me he's listening on the stream. It's Lot Lizard Chronicles for Terry C., Truck Driver Terry, and all the rest of you. That's coming up in the next period too. Wow. I'm pistol and gun trained and licensed to carry, says Anna Marie. No, he's still there. He's still getting ice cream. Foo-foo. She says, Biden's alive. I thought he would kick the bucket. Laugh out loud. No. It's Friday. There you go. All right. Let's see here. You guys can pick the game of the week. Saints, Falcons, 24% of the votes. Vikings, Packers, 30% of the votes. Bills, Ravens, 35% of the votes. Broncos, Jets, 11% of the votes. And I'm going to give you after the break my picks to hit. Let's see what else we got to talk about here. I do want to get into the Lot Lizard Chronicles in the next period. So I might have to preview some of the stuff that's going on. Check out our WQEE page for all the games that are going to be beginning. There's a few Friday night football games, some Saturday games, and Monday games going into this weekend that they've rescheduled all these games, ladies and gentlemen. And the only teams that played and won was Spencer over Kendrick, 55-14, and Cairo defeated Bainbridge 27-7. Also, Warren Robbins over Wayne County, 36-3. Tucker over Worthy over 47-6. And Cartersville over Johns Creek, 48-0. That's just a couple of scores there. We're going to preview some of the college stuff for you, too, in just a few. And all that's coming up in period number 2. So stay with us. Wow. How much time we got? Probably not going to be able to get this one in. Probably wait till Monday to get this one in. This news story in that I want to talk about. It's a pretty important news story. InfoWars is going to be auctioned off. Alex Jones's InfoWars is being auctioned off to help him pay the Sandy Hook families that $1.5 billion that he was sued for saying it was a false narrative. Of course, Bali brought in, he's a comedian, and I agree with him on that. And sometimes comedians just go a little too far. I know a lot, Lizard Pepper. You're going to love that. We'll talk about that on Monday as U.S. bankruptcy judge Christopher Lopez has set the rules in it, and we'll get deeper into that on Monday's show. But he said he will continue his show. Hopefully he won't go to Steven Crowder. Steven Crowder will be like, yeah, come make me famous. But there you go. Yep. Well, he should have. He's having to sell the assets off, and then the social media accounts, copyright materials, and trademarks, along with the studio equipment later on, because of that $1.5 billion that he's been sued by the Sandy Hook families for the false narrative he gave. So there you go. He says he will continue his show. And for me, I think that people with him and people that he might know, it might get auctioned off to somebody he knows. Usually rich people have rich people friends. So there you go. He always gets me fired up. Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, you're talking about that foo-foo. I'll get you fired up. Yeah, welcome Ryan to let me on his show. I tell you what. Yeah, I tell you what. Yeah, the blue pill, the red pill, forget both of them, because this morning I'm going to talk straight to you. How you doing? Them gay frogs over there, don't lick them. There you go. Thank you, Ryan, for letting me be on the show. You're welcome. You're welcome, AJ. Never like to see anybody go out of business, but, I see that there could be, he's still going to do his show. Thank you for laughing. Good morning, Cher. Good morning, Cher from Iowa. Cher from Iowa. One of our OGs. She always gives her own theme song. Cher from Iowa. Cher from Iowa. Jessica says, good morning back to you. There you go. Well, we'll talk more deeper about that, because I want to get into these lot lizard chronicles that a couple of my listeners sent me over the weekend. So we're going to take another break, come back, and I'm going to rehash up what we talked about rehash the picks to hit. Plus, we'll talk about the game of the week, which is the Chargers and the Chiefs, in my opinion. I should have put it on the feed on the game of the week, but we'll talk about that. We'll preview that game of the week, and we'll talk a little bit more other things. Lot Lizard Chronicles coming up next hour. Ooh, stay tuned. We got more on the way after this break. Hey, Anna. And say hey to Sharon. I don't know if you did. Say hey to Jessica. She said hey to you. One of my OGs. Her and Gail are my OGs. Original gangster. No, I didn't drink no. I did that yesterday. I didn't drink a small one yesterday and didn't even finish it. I'm not drinking one today. Nope. No coffee, nothing like that. I try to listen to my sister share. She says they're not good for you. So I don't drink them every day. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. Now I'm just drinking soda this morning. It's just kicking in from yesterday. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm turning into business. This is just me naturally. I like to have fun. I don't know. It's just me. I like to have more fun than other things. I'm just glad my area didn't get hit too hard. Captain Hot Buns. I'm glad my area didn't get hit hard with it. The hurricane. Switch to teas, healthy and pretty good. Yeah, I do teas once in a while too. I do a little everything. I mean, I made spaghetti with the crumbles, the veggie crumbles this week. So I do a little bit of healthy and a little bit of regular to keep myself balanced. Oh, Cody's 33 today. Well, I'll say happy birthday to him on the air for you, Cher. Happy birthday, Cody. Cody, brother, what's up? Thank God it's Friday, Captain Hot Bun says. That's right, Martin. That's right. Elder Statesman made a very very good point.
The show in which we and prolific. So join us here.
Hello, everyone. This is DJ Commando of the 45 Affair Radio Show, where I play all vinyl music. You're listening to WQEE 99.1 FM, Noonan, Georgia.
Welcome back into RyanORadio Penitentiary. Good morning. Cher, his son Cody is 33 today. The big 3-3. Oh, remember when you guys were 33? There you go. Happy birthday, Cody. How you doing, brother, man? Hope you're doing good this morning. Captain Hot Buns in the house this morning joining us. And coming up in the next period, guys, it's Lot Lizard Chronicles. Thank goodness we come up with this idea. And I got to say good morning to the bear who's traveling and listening to us on the stream as well. Happy birthday to Cody from everybody on here saying happy birthday to him. Thank you very much there, Pepper. And Pepper's in the house from Virginia this morning. Don't want to tell on her. She's probably working right now. Don't want to tell the boss she's on with us. All right quick here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kansas City Chiefs are 3-0, and they're taking on the Los Angeles Chargers 2-1 in the AFC matchup on the Sunday. The Chargers will be without their quarterback, Justin Herbert, and LA will be using a rookie quarterback, and as well as a couple of other people will be off the team, not playing their OT. Joe Alt also on the sidelines for an MCL. Safety Darwin Jones is out and suspended for violations. So they're not going to have much of a good opportunity this coming up Sunday. The Chargers are going to be taking on the Chiefs, who are probably going to go 4-0. Big game weekend this weekend. Big game weekend this weekend. SEC returns weekly with their pregame, the SEC national pregame presented by Dr. Pepper. They're going to be at the Oklahoma-Auburn Tigers game as the Sooners are in the first season in the SEC. This is an SEC matchup. The Sooners are probably going to beat the Tigers. I'm hoping the Tigers will come out on top. Hopefully so. Jessica says happy birthday as well there to Cody. So that's going to be one, and I'm waiting for that one to drop. Boom! I'm ready for that one. I am ready for that one. Hopefully Auburn wins. I don't know. But the big one this weekend is going to be at 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Number 4 ranked Alabama play host to number 2 ranked Georgia Bulldogs, as the Bulldogs and Kirby Smart will head to Nick Saban Field to take on Jolin Milroads and the Alabama Crimson Tide, as is a big game field this weekend to see who's going to come out on top. I will be definitely checking that one out. Alabama, Georgia. Randall, who you got? Randall's going to say, you know who I got. Roll Tide Randall. I say Georgia could win it, but I'm not going to put anything past the Crimson Tide. I never do. So Jessica says, I'm 37, 120 plus days old. Well, happy 120 plus days later to you, Jessica. So there you go. Geez, I'm almost 71 in December, says Martin. That's good to be almost 71, brother. Good morning, Warrior Defenders, a.k.a. H.D. Reese into his house. How you doing this morning? Where's Pete at? Is he sleeping? Is he sleeping? Is Pete sleeping in this morning? Everybody took the day off today, even though it was what it was. All right, there we go. We're going to get ready to take a break. Pedro says, dad joke. What did one wall say to the other wall? Meet you in the corner. Oh! That's going to lead us right into our new segment on Fridays. It's Lot Lizard Chronicles for all my truck drivers out there. And for the rest of us, too. So there you go. We'll also do tell you the picks to hit and give you some of the games that's going on in the NFL and CFL for the weekend. With that being said and done, let's take a break. You heard me right. We're going to take a break. Back in a moment. Here's more sports news for you.
Sports, I'm Andrew
What's for breakfast, Warrior Defenders? Yeah, what's for breakfast? Sound like that old hee-haw show. What's for dinner, Grandpa? Oh, Pepper says, Jessica, I will definitely be disliking on you to be 37 again. Pancake, says Warrior Defenders. Anna Marie says, yum, yum, yum. Yummy. Oh, Lord.
WQEE 99.1 FM, the key.
Since we have power. Yeah, we still have power. I told you it was going to be all right in our area. Told you that yesterday. Martin says December 18th, then Christmas, double presents. Ooh, I got a nephew that was born on the 24th, so he gets double presents too. And his older stepdaughter was born the day after Christmas. I don't play pickleball. No, I don't. Jim. Yeah, it's getting to be a new record. I had 25 likes one week. I checked my, what do you call it? Now I can, I've got a partner program with YouTube partner program. And Daniel was able to donate on here, but don't donate on here because they take half of it. Unless you're going to donate $1,000. But they're going to sell advertising for me too for this. So I got a new partner program, Patriot. It's so cool. 22 likes now. They're gonna try to get past that 25. They're gonna try to beat today. Yeah, I'm in the YouTube partner program, and then I can start doing other things too. You guys have the super chat. I can put the super chat on here too. I can press the super chat on here too. I wonder if that's going to change anything if you guys have come off. It's 24 now. I'm seeing 24 now likes. Let's see, fan fun, super chat, super stickers, channel membership, gifting, and more. Let's see. See if that's going to change you guys. Yep, it took you off. I'm going back. I'm going to have to add you guys to the fan funding thing. There you go. 25 now. There you go. Hey, Pete, about time you got here. You've been making pancakes all morning. Somebody took one off. Minuteman Mountain. It was 25. Now they took it down to 24. Somebody wanted to mess with me. It was Randall. Randall says, I'm going to go ahead and take it off and mess with it. Jessica, you're not too old to have fun. You're only 37. You're at that perfect age. We're all could have fun, sister. Pancakes, pancakes, pancakes. I pre-made them, says Pete. I know. I knew you were the one. When Warrior Defender said she had pancakes for breakfast, I knew you were the one that made them. I know you're not, Randall. I know you're not in it. I know you're not. I'm just messing with you, brother. Because you were the one that was pointing out how many there was up there. I know you wouldn't have did that. Captain Hotbun says, I'm 37 too. Oh, so you and Jessica are both the same age. People on the other side of the country are young. Captain Hotbuns, Jessica, Martin, 71. He acts 17. I'm picking with my head, man. I got the YouTube partner program. The super chats are going to be coming on. It's going to be good. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing the radio, making radio relevant again. Or I would say making radio great again. You guys are.
Stay connected to the heartbeat of Atlanta's Black community with the Atlanta Daily World Digital. From the pulse of our neighborhoods to the beats of our culture, we're more than just the news. The Atlanta Daily World Digital.
Making radio great again. That's right.
And the stories in our community that matter. Stay informed.
We are doing it, guys.
Subscribe today at AtlantaDailyWorld.com and experience the authentic perspective you won't find anywhere else. The Atlanta Daily World Digital, where every headline tells our story.
Ready to earn some sweet Southern rewards? Check out the Southern Rewards Cashback account from Southern States Bank, where debit card transactions earn you cash back. With our Southern Rewards Cashback account, you can earn up to $30 a month. Sign up for your Southern Rewards Cashback account today. Those conditions apply. Visit your nearest branch or check us out online at southernstatesbank.net to learn more. Southern States Bank, your bank, your rewards.
There you go. Thank you, Patriot, for giving me 3 for 1. Thank you. We're at 26 likes now.
It's back in a brand new location, 31 Jackson Street, Suite A.
That's right. Fight the good fight and make radio great again.
The best chicken around.
27. Woohoo! New record. There we go. We're getting there, brother, aren't we?
10:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. is Wishbone Fried Chicken right next door.
That's going to help out, too. Thank you, Patriot.
Chicken around. So great. Wishbone Fried Chicken.
Getting excited about that. Make radio great again. Laugh out. Yeah, we're going to make it great again. 7-1 backers is 17, right? See, that's what I said, Mark. I usually feel in Act 30, but have had a lower back pain since I was in Memphis, so it's been hard to stand from sit. It's been hard to stand from a sitting. Oh, I know that drive got you. I'm sure Martin will not behave like this in person. No, he probably wouldn't. I don't know. He's a former bass player, so yeah, they usually act like that in person, Jesse. Well, there we go. Keep going up. Keep going up, guys. Keep going up on the likes. Next time you're going to have to fly out, Cher. Martin says, I act like this all the time. I knew it. I knew it. Jessica's like, oh, no. No. I've listened to some of it. I'm gonna get to check it out today for sure. I got a full day of getting things together. Everybody's shut down, so I got nothing to do here. So I'm gonna check it out after I get my programming together. I'm going to sit down and pay attention to it, should I say. We got to get that minute minute on the radio here, Patriot. I'd love to get that. We got to do that. Hello. 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 I'm gonna mess with them today.
You're listening to WQEE 99.1 FM,
Reminds me of my dad always hitting on nurses, my friends, my husband's mom. He just don't care anymore. That's true there, Fufu. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. It's time to kick off the final period of play. We got a few things to talk about, including our Lot Lizard Chronicles for truck driver Terry and all my truck drivers and everybody else out there. Coming up this hour, also we'll get you the picks to hit, and I'm going to do a little review of Bold and the Beautiful, Young and Restless, and some wrestling, getting ready for the weekend. Aging like fine wine. There you go. Good morning, everybody tuning in on the YouTube page. Like, subscribe, and share. Get them lights up. Which is the game of the week? Saints, Falcons, 23%. Vikings, Packers, 33%. Bills, Ravens, 30%. And Broncos of Jets, 14%. There you go. Our elder statesman is our Ed McMahon, and yes, he's going to flirt. He's 71, acting 17, but he's at that age. I think Fufu said she couldn't wait to get up there where she could just say whatever she wanted. That's pretty much what we're all saying here, right? Hit that like button on the YouTube. Subscribe there as well. We got 78,000 plus of you listening on the Shoutcast. We're on the RyanORadio media page, which includes iHeartRadio, Amazon Prime, and 22 other streaming platforms. We're on the British Columbia Isles of Canada A feed that was set up by one of our listeners up in Canada. And we're also on the Navajo Nation, 25 different real internet radio stations there, including Navajo Nation, as well as New Mexico and Arizona. And hello to the Navajo Nation from Pete, who's on with us as well. Pete made pancakes today and didn't bring me in. He didn't bring us any, Anna, and he lives right next door to all of us. Anna Marie, I mean. There you go. All right, welcome back into the final period of play on this TGIF Friday. Coming up Monday, we'll have more major news for you, and we'll talk with Coach Tommy Lewis at the top of the hour. But we'll have a lot of major news over the weekend, including our finals of what's happening with the Hurricane Helene. And we'll get you more details on the New York Mayor Eric Adams' appearance in court today. And we'll talk more about the Alex Jones InfoWar information. There are a lot of other news stories coming up for the weekend, and prepare for the VP debate coming up on CBS/SRN Tuesday night between JD Vance and Tim Walz. It's coming up Tuesday night. So we'll talk about that. And Larry Elder will lead in that show at 7 p.m. on SRN for 2 hours with other experts giving comments and thoughts on the VPs and everything. So that's coming up for you on Tuesday night. All right. Yes, 18 is 100% legal. What? This is why most of the pedos are oldies. A lot of pedos are oldies. Well, it's the ones that are like, come over here, little girl, you want some candy? You want some candy? It just makes them feel good about themselves because women their own age don't have anything to do with them. I'm just kidding. I was just responding to you, Jessica, by those pedos. Have you guys seen those pedos on the internet? I love watching the Skeeter Hansen and all them chasing down those pedos. I love how Skeeter Hansen goes up to him and says, "Hey, do you want a piece of this pedo pie? Would you like to wear some of these pedo shoes?" You guys haven't watched those, have you? Younger guys always been attracted to me. Woo, you go, share, girlfriend. Right on her son's birthday, too. I'm sure he wants to hear that. Mama, don't say that. I know one of my friends want to talk to you. She'll be like, I know. Oh, wow. Pepper's just laughing and with tears coming out. She already knows the truth. She's like, yeah. I know about them younger guys all right, too. And yeah, no, have you guys ever seen it? Yeah, it's funny. He says pedo everything, pedo burgers, pedo. You got to go to McDonald's, get you a pedo hamburger, a pedo burger. Skeeter Hansen, you're funny. I got to get you on the show one day to talk. But I appreciate all you do bringing in them garbage men. Oh, wow. All right. Here we go. Down the street. Last night, the Cowboys beat the Giants 20-15, and we got that right, Sharon Bali. That was the games that we picked this week. Let's go ahead. Let me give you the rundown of our picks to click, or picks to hit, I like to call them. Picks to hit. And hopefully next Tuesday, we'll have Richard back to play that with us. Bali and Cher pretty much had the same, so I just kind of put their names up here where Richard's name was on this paper. We both called for the Cowboys last night. We all three called for the Cowboys, and they won. Games for this weekend, Saints and Falcons. I'm pulling for Falcons. Bali and Cher say Saints. Rams and Bears. We all saying Bears. Vikings and Packers. I'm saying Packers. They're saying Packers. Steelers and Colts. We're all saying Steelers. Broncos and Jets. We're all saying Jets. Eagles and Bucks. I think we all picked the Eagles. Bengals and Panthers. I picked the Bengals. They picked the Panthers. Jaguars and Texans. I picked the Jaguars. They picked the Texans. Commanders and Cardinals. I picked the Commanders. They picked the Cardinals. 49ers and Patriots. I picked the 49ers. They picked the Patriots. Raiders and Browns. We all picked the Raiders. Chiefs and Chargers. I picked the Chiefs. They picked the Chargers. I said the Chiefs are going to win it since the Chargers are losing starting quarterbacks and everything. Bills, Ravens. I picked the Bills. They picked the Ravens. The Titans and the Dolphins. They picked the Dolphins. I went ahead and picked the Titans, even though they're probably going to lose. And the Seahawks against the Lions. We all picked the Lions. So that's what. And then I did an overtime for myself. Elks and Blue Bombers. Elks. Red Blacks and Rough Riders. Red Blacks. Montreal and Toronto. I say Toronto. And Tiger Cats against BC. I say to Tiger Cats. That's coming out this weekend. That's our picks to hit. And I'll have them for you on Monday and Tuesday of next week as we head into it. Men only care about looks. Some do, some don't. Patriot just said weeks ago that he didn't. Patriot said, young men do. Us older, wiser, experienced men know looks are just the icing, not the cake, sister. Woo! And some men like a lot of cake in the backside. You know what I mean? They like that cake on the backside. They like it when the Jell-O wiggles. Martin said, well, Jessica, good looks do help. He said 100%. Randall says, a good, sturdy woman? Come on. Roll Tide Randall telling it like it is. Yeah, I have a different analogy about it. Yes. She said, help for what? Attract oldies? Come on, Jessica, you're 37. A guy 41 or 45 is not too old for you. We got a couple of them here close to that age, 37 up to 45. The older ones are already married. Oldie's got the money, sister. He's not wrong about that. Oldie's got the money, and some of the younger women got the Jell-O. Shake it. More of the cake on the backside. Woo! Hey, there used to be a song called I Like Big Butts, right? Like big butts and I can't deny. Oh, the big butt girls always stay married the longest. That's why the oldies be paying for the youngsters. That's what Pepper says. Ooh, talking about dating now. Dating advice on the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Coming from the RyanORadio inmates this morning. Well, if your attitude is ugly and you have a pretty face, you still have a choice of catching one. You still have a chance of catching one. If you got an ugly soul and a pretty face, but you still have a chance of catching one until you're caught, and then they're like, ugh. I didn't know you were ugly on the outside and the inside. Some oldies are creepy like Martin. Oh, come on. Good morning. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning. This is Monica calling from Senior Healthcare. How are you doing today?
I'm not doing good, Monica. I just had a hurricane come through, knock everything out. This phone's got to stay open because, I mean, did you hear about Hurricane Helene? She wiped out my neighbors down the street. Why are you calling me?
No worries. I'll give you a call.
Don't call me back again. Don't ever call me back again. We won't get anything done. It's going to take 3 months to get back up to normal here where I live. Please take my number off. I ain't got time to talk to you. And that's how you handle it. Is that where she's from, Molly? Thank you for telling me. See you, ABC. We appreciate you, brother. That's how you handle them. That's how you get rid of them. That's how you get them. I'm going to hit them with, I was hit with the hurricane. Lot Lizard Chronicles coming up for you guys. Oh, man. And you guys keep sending them over to us. Truck driver Terry's going to really love them. We're going to do that up after the break, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk a little bit about that this morning. We're going to give you a little bit more information. My wife said, "Don't call me a trophy wife," says Patriot. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Yes, in the West Bengal state of India. Okay, so that's where they were calling from. Okay. Well, she didn't know what to say when I said, "Don't call me back. It's going to take 2 or 3 months to get everything back to normal." You notice they ain't calling me back after that, right? Yeah, that's how you handle them. That's how you handle them. So yeah, still to come this morning, our SEC report, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go over before the end of the hour. Before we get into that, I'm going to give you what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, in the world of SEC and college sports. Yes, they are a Patriot, way more than Jessica can realize. Says Martin. Randall says, the way this chat is going, just put on Ted with some Wong Dong. There you go. Hey, the chat's getting there. It's getting kind of kinky in the chat, isn't it? That's why some of the youngsters are like, these old folks are crazy. I got to get out of here. That's why ABC said he's got to leave. Oh, man. Got to go. All right. Right quick, ladies and gentlemen, for you soap opera lovers out there, here's your review of the week. They still got one more today. You can probably get to check it out. Boom, boom, boom. Here's what's going on. On Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor hasn't told nobody her secret, and her secret is she's dying. She still has love for Ridge. Is there ever going to be a three-way with Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke? They got all kind of other things on there. Why not? Anyway, Steffi and Hope were talking, and they continue to have their moving on. Steffi's mad about her kissing her husband, but she wants her mom to take, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. Anyway, and Bill is trying to get Katie back and put his family back together. That is Bold and the Beautiful. Yes, and on a full hour of nothing but of Sharon going crazy and killing Heather, the wife of Daniel, the parents of the little girl that got an accident with her little girl and kind of friends and family, and she supposedly kills her, takes and throws her over a bridge into the water. That's your Young and the Restless. So there you go. I thought Taylor's been dying for the last 2 years. I know, right, Pepper? Well, they're going to finish her character off finally, because nobody can play her character out here. But there you go. So there you go. That's your soap opera update in the women's soap opera. Some of you males watch it. Tonight, you got WWE Smackdown, 8 p.m. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, as they prepare for Bad Blood in their tag team match against the Bloodline 2.0. That's coming up. That's coming up for you. The Bloodline 2.0. Where did I put that? I know it was in here somewhere. Also, ladies and gentlemen, AEW Rampage at 10 p.m. on TNT and Collision tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on TNT. USA Network's going to have WWE Raw, Smackdown tonight, I should say. And there you go. That's it. What's going to happen? U.S. champion LA Knight, who's going to be his new challenger. La-di-da, that's all that's going on wrestling as they prepare for Bad Blood, who's coming to Atlanta. I'm trying to get some media passes to get to the backstage. I want to ask some questions. You didn't use it in the interview, so there you go. A little back and forth between friends is all good. That's right. Whatever you guys are talking about. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. Yeah. Here it is. SummerSlam's got 2 nights, August 2nd and 3rd at MetLife Stadium. Tickets go on sale in the next couple of months for SummerSlam. Also, MVP showed up on AEW this past week and tells Prince Nana that Swerve needs a real manager. Bryan Danielson defeated Nigel McGuinness. He's heading to his match against John Moxley at Wrestle Dream, which is next. Also, Moxley defeated Darby Allin, and that was pretty much. Tag team champions Young Bucks defeated Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Janelle Grant's attorney said that the McMahon Netflix series about it's only scratching the surface. Only scratching the surface. I can't wait to find out what it is. I'm going to finish watching that this weekend and get more details next week. All right, and I'm going to finish watching Out There, Crimes of the Paranormal. A couple of those things to talk about next week. Well, there you go. That's it. This has been a fun show. It really has. This is how we show love in the military. If you don't tease me, I don't believe you like me. Well, one day I will contact your wife, Martin. She needs to know more of your creepy side. Martin, your creepy side? Wow. Poor, don't make Jessica feel bad. Don't do that. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even paying attention to the feed, but somebody's creepy side, I don't know what's going on. My head McMahon, what's he doing? Wow. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back. It's time for It's time for a new segment on the show. Lot Lizard Chronicles. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about trying to do what I said Ridge and Brooke and Taylor should do. Okay. That was the show I was talking about, guys. I wasn't talking about doing that in real life. Back here in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We'll talk about Lot Lizard Chronicles, a new segment on the Friday edition of the RyanORadio Penitentiary. Ex-military wife says food. I know some of the stuff stuff out of those men's mouth made me turn my head like, what? Pepper says, I just caught that. Oh, you're talking about the Rich thing? Yeah. Before she dies, yeah. Doing a little flirting there. Well, Jessica may don't want you flirting. Probably don't need to flirt then, brother. Patriot says it's just how we talk, buddy. In the military, if you're not picking on him, he don't think you like him. Well, I'll pick on you all day, Patriot, then. Make sure you know I like you.
selection of generators, heaters, gas logs, and fireplaces. They're located at 752 North Lanier Avenue, Lanier, Alabama. Open 9 to 5 daily, and their phone number is 334-644-4306.
Shopping for insurance doesn't have to be stressful. I'm Christy, owner of Oakland Insurance, located here in Newton, Georgia.
But I'm missing MD. What's MD? Oh, Barton Deloach. Okay, that's what I figured. I got the coffee shop. I go to the coffee shop, not for the coffee, but for my Marine friend, the owner to pick on me a bit. Oh, don't like the coffee, you just like the conversation. Well, Patriot, that's usually what conversations in the Marines are usually like. Army, Navy, Air Force, all of it. We can understand why youngsters flirting. It's just a hormone change. It's just hormone changes. Well, as they get older, Jessica, hormones change as you get older too. God played a trick on all of us. He made young men more hormonal and older women more hormonal. Old men very flirtatious, and young women just going through the I want to fall in love. God played a trick on all of us. Old men have them too. I know, right? It just don't last as long, Fifi. We all have needs as Patriot. Oh, no. No, she didn't. Oh, no, she didn't. Pepper did. She said, but the difference is older men are talk. Without the blue pill, they are lost. Oh, she had the best one of the day. Oh, it is easier to trick younger women, Jessica. Oh.
Please join us every week Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. here at 99.1 WQEE for our show, show in which we talk about
what a day. I don't know if I can handle what they just had on here. Oh, Fufu said older women just get mean. Cher says, hey, I take offense to that. What Pepper said, I'm not going to be able to say on the radio, but I'm like, I don't know if that's going to be, those are some good. My audience is talking about older men, younger women, older women, younger men, all that kind of stuff. And it's like younger women can be tricked, older women are mean. I say, and younger men, and older men, they all have hormones. They were like, some of them are more hormonal, younger. But Pepper said, but the difference is older men talk, or older men are talk. Without the blue pill, they're at a loss. Older men are talk. Without the blue pill, they're lost. I'm sorry. That's hard for me. That was funny. Oh, Lord. Oh, she just came after all of us men in here, guys. Fufu says, sorry, Cher, not you, never you. Cher knows she can be mean at times. If she has to be. Happy birthday to her son, Cody, this morning, turning 33. All right, guys. Oh, wow. We should have about 30 or 40 likes already on this one. This should be 1 million people watching this one to what you guys are talking about. Let's go. This is for truck driver Terry and all our truck drivers out there, but also my listeners. It's a new segment we're going to bring in, a brand new segment that I got on. 34 minutes past the hour, 66 degrees. Rainy skies out there. Not too heavy rain, but a little bit of rain is good for us. And it's time now for Lot Lizard Chronicles. You'll find the right man one day, Jessica. They're not all the same. Eric needs a cougar or sugar mama, says Patriot. Wow. I don't know what's going on there. Older women are the best, says Eric. There you go. All right, here we go. Our new segment, Lot Lizard Chronicles. And I want to thank The Bear and Tech Source for sending me their information. And I want you guys to send something every week. This guy called himself The Bear. He told me he was listening this morning. Thank you, brother, for your service, your hard work at being a truck driver out there. And I want to do more for our truck drivers, so we can do a segment called Lot Lizard Chronicles, which Terry C. came up with, truck driver Terry from Kentucky come up with. Good morning to his wife, him and his wife Susan this morning. All right. The Bear said this morning. He said he's been driving for 30 years. He once saw a toothless lot lizard chasing young truck drivers across parking lots in Ohio. There you go, in Ohio. Don't get offended, Ohio people. Asking for $5 mouth service. He said, I thought it was a prank. He said she was dressed up as and with pink hair, lipsticks, no teeth, no bras, and walking around in flip-flops. Oh, wow. Captain Hot Buns on with us this morning. There you go. Lot lizards are real. I always see them at the TA truck stops. Oh, yes, they are. That's why we're doing Lot Lizard Chronicles for Terry C. So thank you, The Bear. I read yours first. He was the first one. He was the first one to send it. I read his first. Thank him for emailing us. And we're gonna do this new segment every Friday on the show for Lot Lizard Chronicles. Oh my gosh. He said he thought it was he didn't know it wasn't real when he saw it the first time he saw this woman, pink hair, lipstick, no teeth, no bra. $5. You want $5? $5. Got to make money somehow. Guy named Tech Source sends this to me. Tech Source. These are not their real names, of course. I just want them to send me a name that I can put on the air. Not their real names, by the way. Of course, you already know that somebody's name is not Tech Source. He said, my dad has been a long-distance truck driver for the last 36 years. He told me a story a couple of years ago about a coworker, who was minding his own business at a truck stop in St. Louis one night when he heard a knock at the window. He looks out and he sees a lady of the night with a guy. He thinks it's a pimp. She offers him mouth action. That's what they call it, mouth action, for $5. He said no. She said $4. He said no. She said $3. He said no. She said $2. He said no. She said $1. He said, I'll take that offer. He said, it was just sad and disgusting to hear that story. Thank you, Tech Source. That is Lot Lizard. That is Lot Lizard Chronicles for this Friday. If you want Blue Chew and Jameson, Pete. Woo. If you guys know of Lot Lizard stories, or you got truck drivers in your family, or you are a truck driver, we want to get some more Lot Lizard Chronicles every Friday about this same time. Oh my goodness. Shoot us an email at 99classicrock@gmail.com. That's 99classicrock@gmail.com. That's 99classicrock@gmail.com. Gmail.com. Pepper says, I wonder if she would have went down to 50 cents. She would have went it down for 50 cents to go down for sure. 50 cents, 25 cents. Come on. I mean, come on. That was a few years ago. $1 bought a lot more back in the day than it does today. $1. I got a hurricane hangover, says Pete. I'm sure you do. But guys, 99classicrock@gmail.com. Label it Lot Lizard Chronicles, and we'll read them every Friday morning. There you go, Terry C. Eric says, I'm 40. My girl's 65. She smokes and has disabilities. I keep feeding her ice cream, candy, and cookies, waiting for my payday. Oh. That's not right, Eric. It's funny. It's not right. Let me see what you got, girl. Is that a squirrel? It's a squirrel. That's right, Randall. Captain Outbun says, 1 out of every 2 Americans aged 18 to 25 will have an STD at some point in their life. Kind of disgusting to think about. Stay away from lot lizards. There you go. And according to Terry C., truck driver Terry says, if a lot lizard's pretty and got everything in her mouth and she looks good, she's the cop. Oh my Lord. Oh man. Wow. Well, we got the SEC coming up for you this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So check that out. We got football games this weekend. Kentucky taking on Ole Miss, Arkansas, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Texas, South Alabama, LSU. That should be a game. They should actually win that one. Syracuse plays host to Holy Cross, Oklahoma State and Kansas State, Maryland and Indiana, Minnesota, and Michigan. Also, the sun is coming out. You see that in my area. The sun is coming out. Virginia Tech and Miami of Florida, as well as Stanford and Clemson, Wisconsin, USC, Louisville, Notre Dame, Oregon, and UCLA, Georgia and Alabama, and, of course, Auburn taking on Oklahoma. So there you go. We'll run down all the games of the week there with the SEC coming up in just a few moments. Ryan looks like an angel. Thank you, Bolly. I appreciate that, brother. That's sweet of you to say. Eric is savage. He's savage, all right. Eric. Yeah. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Stay tuned for the SEC report to finish out the rest of this hour, and we'll get ready for House of Light Presents. Yeah, coming up in the next hour, it's Lyrical Wisdom with Donna and Bruce. We'll follow that up with another new episode of Let's Suck a Divorce, and we'll follow that up with Focus on the Family. And then 12, it's Football Friday, 12 to 2, NFL, CFL, and college football with the Rod Peterson Show. 2 to 3 will be the Sports Beat, Richard Holdridge, high school football and college football for the weekend. And 3 to 5 will be, of course, college football and NFL action and a little Major League Baseball leftovers with Braves Country Radio. And then we'll have a complete night of sports. No hometown sports media games tonight. Games have been canceled. They're canceled theirs because games have been rescheduled for the weekend. because of the storm that was coming through. All right, guys, pray for Florida, y'all. Y'all, storm can cause a lot of damage. Definitely so. We're praying for Florida, of course. Category 4 did damage. There are 6 people that have died, and a lot have out of power. 1 in Florida, 1 in North Carolina, and 4 in Georgia have passed away due to the storm. All right, guys. Peace, love, respect. I am out of here. Get out a little early for the show, but we still got the SEC report coming up next. Definitely. God bless our friends there. Amen. Appreciate you, Eric, coming on. Tell us where you're from, Eric. State-wise. You don't have to tell us exactly where you're from. You don't have to exactly say, I'm right here at this point at 123 Elmore Street in New Haven. For Florida and anyone else in the path of the hurricane, for sure, Cher. I've heard him say her name 500 different ways, all of the news media. I'm like, what is it? They say Helen in Canada. Helene. When I started saying Helene, guess what? So many other media people started copying me, guys. They're watching us. They're listening to us. Daniel, good morning to you too. Daniel. There you go. Thank you guys for being with us. We'll stay on a little extra with you guys as I prepare for our next couple of shows. It is an awesome new record. We appreciate it. Oh, our game of the week winner should have been Chiefs and Chargers, Daniel, but hey, the Vikings and the Patriots? Wow. I expect the Bills and the Ravens to be, but it's them. See you, Martin, brother, man. Jessica, you still there? I know Anna Marie, you still there? I want to say hello to everybody. Thank everybody for being on with us this morning and all the personal likes there. We got those likes up. I appreciate that. I'm now with YouTube's partnership program, and hopefully they'll start selling some advertisement there. Fufu, I remember to like as soon as I got in. I know you always do, Fufu. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your donation a couple weeks ago. Daniel, I appreciate you on the other day, helping us out with the new. They take half of what you send me, but hey, I just got to keep working. It's like working in the radio business. A lot of other people don't understand. It's like working in the radio business. Your boss is going to get most of the money. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, my name is Emma from Modern Care Innovation.
Emma, I can't talk to you right now. I can't talk to you. The hurricane just hit me. I got no power. I got nothing. I'm not going to be able to talk to anybody for 3 months. Go Kansas City. There you go. They'll probably beat the Chargers. The Chargers are losing. They got all their main players off this weekend, so they don't got a chance, and you know what? But they didn't have a chance in the first place with Patrick Mahomes and his boys. Jessica, don't work in Jessica. She's going to get you. Jessica's not going to play. Don't be working in Brother Martin. My Ed McMahon. I need my Ed McMahon every morning. Don't make her kick your butt. Don't make her kick your butt now. Dan the man. Take it easy, brother. You too. Whoever that is. Oh, Daniel. That's who you're saying, Dan the man. You guys, I appreciate you guys. This thing is grown. So I know I'll just let you guys know that if you do donate in the super chats, they're going to take half of it. But I understand that working in the business I'm in. I only get 20% of what I sell. So, you know. They're giving me half. So, hey, thank you, YouTube. I know you ain't scared, brother. I know you can take care of yourself. She probably already has that. You have a great weekend. I hope your Falcons win. I hope they do win. It's a rival game against Saints. So I hope we do win. We've been looking pretty good. I mean, look, we beat the Eagles and we look pretty good against the Chiefs. I don't think any other team should take the Falcons for granted this season when we took on the two top teams in the NFL, beating one of them and keeping up with the other one. So, hey, it's coffee money. You got that right, brother. You got that right, Randall. There's a lot of people don't understand. There's a lot more to this when they start getting into it and working with them. It takes a long time, but it only took 6 months to get to where they're starting to pay, to do this program with me. It takes a lot of other people longer than that. So we're going to keep growing here. Thanks to all of you guys. They just don't know. There's another $4.99 from Daniel. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Had to go in today. So I'll give let's say $5. Say you give me $5, that's $2.50 that I'll get, and they get $2.50. It's good. It's good. Thank you very much there again, brother. Well, we'll keep growing this and keep doing this and keep talking, putting some stuff out there so we can all have things to talk about and making radio great again. That's my goal. People love local radio. They don't have it too many areas. And we're going to make it great again, all of us. Woohoo! There we go. Show me the money. Hey, Pete, they are showing me the money now. It says it right there. You see the green that Daniel put up? That's money. You should be able to see it. They had it where I'm going to have to add everybody to it. Make radio great again. That's right, Bolly. We're going to make it great again. We're going to be family friendly, work with one another, understand each other, and pick on the Patriot all day. I'm just kidding. He said we had to pick on him. That's what he's used to. If we don't pick on him, he wouldn't know we liked him. Yep, I just got that. Now their partner program. What's up, brother? How you doing? Make radio great again. Yes. With making America great again. There you go. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate you. Well, we like to have a good time. Get our news out there and get with each other and learn things. That's how communities are. You remember before the internet, how we had to learn from one another? We sat down at cafes and ate breakfast and spent a couple of hours talking. We call in our local radio stations and talk. That's how we learn things. So we're going to bring it back to that. Trump, Kamala, or what and why? Stay blessed, fam. You are inspiration to us all. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Hyper modern. Thank you. Thank you, hyper modern. HM, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Trying to do the best I can. Trying to do the best I can, bringing real radio and what they taught me to the internet and making it great again. Me, I am down the middle. I'm a news guy, so I can't pick one or the other. So anybody on here can choose whichever one they want to choose. If somebody likes Kamala, that's fine. If they like Donald Trump, that's fine. Yep, it's because it's the news, real news person in me. That's awesome, hyper modern. That's so cool. If that's who you want to choose, you're awesome. Sally Tools in Plains, Georgia today, live. Yes, she is. She's over there where the 100-year-old president lives. Captain's like Donald Trump all the way. See there? Fufu says, hey, Trump's her man. Her choice. We respect all, says Bali. That's right. We love everybody. That's right. Randall says, I got to make a joke here. BK on the air. What's up, brother? A-OK in Cobb County. Good, good, good. Just some trees and limbs down, but safe. Be safe, everyone. Good to know that you're okay, brother. As you can tell, the sun is out in Noonan. The sun always shines on Noonan because Noonan's down the middle. Noonan's lets everybody love one another. So, yeah, good to know you're doing great. PK on the air, my radio brother from another mother. Also on BTC going to the moon. Do you think Elon will send the moon boys to hyperspace or to their graveyards? Could be either or. Could be either or, Hyper. I'm not really big on him, Elon, right now with his triple X, but yeah, it could be either or. He could do that and he could die. They could die. You never know. Good morning. Hello?
Hi, I'm Sarah. Calling you from
Sarah, I don't want to talk to you. I just went through a hurricane. It's going to take 3 months to clean up. There's a tree in the middle of my house. I don't have time to deal with you. That's how I'm gonna mess with him today. He can talk only. Yeah, he can. Let's see. But yeah, it could be either or. Hyper. They could make it, but then they could blow up. I mean, you never know. NASA will do him before. Yeah. Flooding. Oh, flooding. It looked like flossing. I was like, what are you doing flossing outside, BK? I'm just kidding. But I'm glad everything's all right there. I think Valdosta got hit pretty bad. Parts of Villa Rica did. Around me, I think everybody was all right, BK. You saw the sun was just out there moments ago. I don't think we're going to have to worry about rain for the rest of the weekend. Some of the football games will be underway this Saturday. High school football games. What's happening, Jessica says? Everything's happening, sister. I'm just staying on a little bit longer with you guys till 10 o'clock. Dadgum, Randall. Wow. What's up, McGee? What's up, brother? It's about time you came home. About ready to get off, but hey. How many of us would show up for a Minute Man pre-show for RyanORadio? Yay! I would. We got to do a pre-show and a post-show. I got to start doing post shows on here too. Did you watch the McMahon thing? It was a pretty good documentary. I watched it too. There was a lot of stuff in there, and even the lawyer for Janelle Grant's lawyer said there was a lot more to it. Yeah. 1 hour prior to at 7 a.m., 6 to 7 Eastern. There you go. That would be good. Then you can bring the millions and the millions of the Rocks fans or the millions and millions of the Patriots fans can come on over and watch too. Yeah, chilling in the war room. There you go. Because I always just got to get everything together in my 6 o'clock hour and everything. All right. Sounds good, brother. I love that. All right. I think I got someone supposed to be coming in. Let me make sure. Let me go ahead and go to my Google. Go to my email right quick and see if they're just going to not show up or if they're going to show up and everything. Only doing after-hour debate right now or after-hour debate. Okay, use the recording. There you go. All right. Well, I can stay on with you guys a little bit longer. Thank you, Fufu, for your $10 donation this morning. All right, let's see. Here, and here. Let's go to this. Oh, wait a minute. That's what it was. All right, there we go. All right, stay on a little bit longer, guys. Thank you, Fufu, for your sending over to donation in the Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate you, sister. All right, there we go. Molly up and down all night watching for the hurricane come through. I slept like a baby. I know that was probably weird. I slept like a baby. I woke up this morning. It was raining up a storm. I get to the station, and then later on, it's what it is now. Thank you to our super chatter, Daniel. Thank you to Fufu and everybody there. Thank you guys for support. As we got up to 2829 likes this morning, Patriot. Time for work, yes. Time for work. Well,
Good morning. Welcome to WQEE 99.1. I'm Donna.
There you go. We'll do that. There you go. And we're ready to go. Ready to go for 2 hours. There you go. God bless you guys as well. I forgot mustard oil is restricted in you guys. Later, guys, you have a safe day. I just burped. Sorry. Doing that live on the radio. See you, Patriot brother. 29. I know, right? You guys have a great weekend. And Row Tide Randall, your team's got the Georgia Bulldogs tomorrow. That's going to be a good game, brother. Take a little time just to relax and watch that game and forget everything else that's going on. All right, guys, we'll see you guys later. I'm going to let everybody go since everybody's getting off because I got to get back to work too. Peace, love, respect. I'm out of here. See you on Monday. And thanks for Daniel, and thanks to Fufu. Thank you guys, our super chatters today and everything. Till we meet again on Monday. Have a great day.